Krista McCarville has her ticket to the Roar of the Rings in Ottawa. She made it through the pre-trials in Summerside, winning the A final. This week, the playoffs, there's still a possibility for Krista McCarville. Last night stole a win to improve her record to 3-2. With 3 games remaining, though, it won't be easy because this afternoon she faces defending Olympic champion Jennifer Jones. Draw 16. The Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings next. We woke up to a dusting of snow here in the Ottawa area. Jones McCarville is our feature on this 6th day of the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings. This morning, the featured match was Reed Carruthers against Brad Jacobs. And in the 4th, Carruthers breaks it open by scoring 4. The difference really was Carruthers himself, he curled 90%, while Jacobs and the backhand Ryan Fry at 3rd, 74. Jacobs, the gold medal winner from Sochi, curled just 65%. As Carruthers goes on to pick up the win in a couple of teams that have already been eliminated from the Maple Leaf contention. Michelle Englot wins in an extra over Flaxey, who remains winless. So on the men's side, everyone still has a chance to win one of the 3 spots that'll go through. The next win by Cooey will clinch him first place, and anyone 4 or worse on the women's side has been eliminated. As on this Thursday afternoon, we say hello, Canada. Welcome back to Ottawa. Cheryl, Russ alongside. You and I really need to talk before we come to the arena, okay? This is a rematch of the Scotties semifinal from Grand Prairie in 16, a game that McCarville won, going on to the final, ultimately losing to Carey for the championship. But in that win, McCarville stole 7 points against Jones, and the steals are a problem for Jennifer here.
Yeah, she's so far allowed 6 stolen ends so far versus McCarville at only 3. And I don't know, could it possibly be the pressure of being the only women's team here that knows exactly what is on the line here this week? Maybe. It's also could be maybe the ice. They're trying to figure out the paths. They're trying to get comfortable with the ice conditions. And Jennifer Jones herself, she's a player who's been known for making those clutch draws. She's been struggling to find the forefoot. So they get comfortable in the ice. They know the stones that they're throwing in. You could see a different Jennifer Jones here tonight.
McCarville got a bit of a gift last night when Flaxey was heavy, and so McCarville picked up a steal of a win to avoid a crucial 3rd loss, so she still sits at 2. But you think that McCarville's game has changed since that year of 16?
Yeah, I really do. They've always been a great player. We always talk about Krista's shot making, but you can't do it if you can't put the broom in the right spot. And it's right back to the point you just made with Jones. It's being comfortable with the ice conditions. All the teams out here aren't, to be honest. So they played a simpler game, a lot like McEwen. Less rocks in play, less times to draw against 3 around a guard to the edge of the forefoot. Therefore, they're making more shots. Take some point. Krista's percentage is 7% better than Jennifer Jones simply because her shots are easier.
So when we come back on this Thursday afternoon, that is our feature. The gold medal winner 4 years ago, Jennifer Jones, against Thunder Bay's Krista McCarville.
It was our first really big event in Winnipeg. Walking out for the final and the hometown crowd had this really amazing feeling for us.
And there it is! Wonderful shot! And listen to the crowd here at the MTS. It's Jennifer Jones' moment.
And to be able to win at home and to be Winnipeg's first curling team to go to the Olympics was pretty unbelievable and something that we'll definitely never forget. It added to the magnitude of the experience and something that we're really proud of.
The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Our featured game is on a very tricky sheet, very straight sheet we've seen this week. Morris against Cooey. Morris still alive. Cooey really in control here, can wrap up first place. Epping, Boncher, they're still very much alive. Tippin has been eliminated trying to play spoiler against Chelsea Carey. So it's time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Hi, I'm Skip Jennifer Jones. Our lead is Dawn McEwen. Second is Jill Officer. Third is Caitlin Laws. And we curl at the St. Mattel Curling Club in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Hi, I'm Skip Krista McCarville. Our lead is Sarah Potts. Our second is Ashley Sipola. Our third is Kendra Lilly. And we curl out of the Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay, Ontario.
Jennifer Jones will throw the red stones. Krista McCarville the yellow. And McCarville has won the draw to the button, and so she will have the last rock here in this opening end of play. Jones at 5-1, McCarville at 3-2. Day 6, Thursday afternoon to get us going. The Jones lead, Dawn McEwen.
Well, that's already a little bit of a telling sign. I know it's early, but Jennifer expects to win those draws to the button, and that would just give you even that little extra confidence on what the ice feels like out there for draw weight.
Definitely looked great this morning. The speed was there. Jamie Ross and team, lots of curl, good speed. Sweepable ice, that's what they all want too. So a couple of the draws, this right coming in here, it might just stop before the rings as opposed to that extra little glide. The throwers love it.
But the sheet throughout the week, it may have had curl today. I mean, Kathy, in talking with Kathy Gauthier before, she said watching this, it's been a little straighter on the side.
Yeah, she has this sheet A specifically, so watch for that. Could change. As Russ said, it's faster. We were getting times of about 14 seconds hog to hog, and now they were talking this morning 15. So nice surface, what they're typically used to.
Right on the nose, so it sits outside the rings.
A bit of a mistake there by Jones' team. They could have swept that to get it right in the rings. They were hoping that it would stop it. Now allowed McCarville to hit it on the nose, and Jones can't remove it.
And I think yesterday it would have stopped. You know, it's just so it's all those slight adjustments, and we make it sound like you know, the ice is crazy, but it's you're a finely tuned athlete. And you're trying to, in this case, bury a rock around a guard that's nearly in the rings and keep it in that front half of the rings. You have to be so precise. So any little changes in speed, which team can figure it out first?
Okay. Same weight would have been okay.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry?
Yeah, I didn't get a
Should've
time.
been the same speed.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Okay.
Freeze it?
Yeah.
Come straight around too.
Yeah.
Come straight around.
I like that better, yeah.
You have
Do we not just hit those?
I like this.
You like this? Right?
Two or three choices here. You can hit the back one, but if you're roll out, Jones is going to play an aggressive shot. You could freeze to the back one, which isn't simple, and it would be wide open. So most teams in this situation will go around, especially that it's their own guard.
Mine's good.
What you have?
Mine's good. Room.
I don't think we're quite back to it.
Lots of room.
No, we're just going top floor.
Here.
But I still
Lots
think-
of room. Lots of room.
Ashley!
Ashton, go. It's light.
Sparta!
Go. I know. Hard. Keep going. Wrap it a bit.
Go, Ash, go! Keep going!
That's fine.
Probably better to leave that short.
Keys to the game. We'll start with Jennifer Jones.
Well, I think when you look at a player matchup, it's going to be at third. Caitlin Laws, lay down the law. All else being equal with those two, it's going to be that edge that Caitlin has with big pressure games, and then set the tone. You know, Jen is aggressive, and she can force some teams that are not as comfortable with that back on their heels.
Gets rid of them both, leaves the shooter out in front for Krista McCarville.
Honestly, I think even
Well,
rolling
it's
off
either
is
a
better,
2
right?
or a blank. That's the way this team thinks. That's the way they have to continue to think. Don't try to manufacture those magic ends of 3s and 4s and 5s. Keep it a little simpler. That's what's worked for her, and that leaves it down to the skipper, which is McMarville. Has been, as we said in the opening, 7% better than the great Jennifer Jones.
You know, that was really good, but you've got to be able to say
Get
it.
them.
Yeah. McMarville.
I spelled it right.
You did. The keys to the game are brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Nice tie, Vic.
Thanks very much. Yeah. Wow.
I thought Team McCarville made a mistake by brushing that one in. They could have put it right beside it and it would have been a tougher double. They just gave Jill such an easy run back.
Really hard. Really hard.
They get this right, they can roll on their rings.
Roll it.
Well, just bang it right on the nose, so something to duck behind.
Like this? Yeah. Right up here.
I think what's been the frustration at times for teams this week is mostly been that they take pride on picking up on the ice quickly, and it's not that the ice always changes, and it's just the team that gets ahead and picks up on it right away. And you can see the frustration when skips walk off, and they're not so upset with execution. They're upset because they didn't figure it out first.
Yep, line hard. Line only, top 8.
Yes,
Hard line.
Well, that's something we said from day one last Saturday afternoon. The team that's able to read the ice, put the brush down in the right spot will have the most success. So we say good afternoon, Kathy Gauthier.
Well, Kristen McCarville says they did not do that very well in that game last night. They barely won over Allison Flaxey. Part of the reason, she said, was their previous game was the night before. That was the night all that frost came in. Conditions became heavier. They became swingier. And last night it took them a couple of ends to adjust to weights, and then even longer to have the broom in the right position. Something that she says they must do much, much quicker today. I asked Coach Lorraine Lang if this was a good time to play Jennifer Jones coming off a loss, and she said, I know two things. One is that Jones' team would not be used to seeing those low numbers, and two, they would have spent last night figuring out why they were low and fixed it for today.
Laws makes the hit and roll.
Let's make this roll.
Now trying to roll it back. Yeah, you're not going to see that kind of performance. Certainly wouldn't expect it. But in watching demeanor, seems a little more agitated was Jennifer Jones. There's no doubt about it.
For sure. Frustration.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
Like a roll inside here.
Go.
Kendra Lilly. So many people said this is a lady with such a bright future, and it doesn't quite roll it over to sit on top.
Thanks, Kendra.
She's tied for second with Caitlin Laws at 82%, both of them at 82.
Hair left. Hair left. Dean. It's close, though. It's close. Yeah. Hard. Hard.
Never hard.
McEwen, an officer.
Never up. Never up. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Don't want to jam it. Oh, and they don't. Great brush. Early brush. McEwen, an officer.
Same. Was the same? Okay, sorry.
Big save here. That might be your chance to get a force by just holding the line on this. Doesn't clip out that back red.
Try to roll it back one more time.
Nine and a half. Whoa.
Kendra is from Sudbury, so practices quite a bit on her own. Will make weekend trips to Thunder Bay to practice. This team did not bonspiel a lot.
Good, Kendra.
And
Good shot.
thank you. Looks like it just is shot rock.
Nose. Yep.
That's important too, because Jennifer, no matter what she does here, has to group these reds.
Yep.
Rolls another inch, you might have drawn somewhere.
I think to your point, Vic, that they don't play on the circuit a lot. I think it was a big advantage for them to be able to be in the pre-trials.
Oh, yeah.
You know, get that arena ice experience, get on a little bit of a roll, come out of there, have a little bit of downtime, and then come back here again. Not numbers you're used to seeing for Jen.
I was going to say that may be the first time I've ever seen it that low. Always among the leaders, if not the very best. And her first.
No. Right in front.
No, didn't get the roll over.
Caitlin. 9-2. Good.
Heavy?
It's never even been the big numbers that I've been completely impressed with Jen. It's just her ability that we haven't seen with, you know, she plays such an aggressive style. she'll save herself in an end when she's maybe gotten into trouble, and all of a sudden she'll throw to the pin, and we just haven't seen that this week.
And the tendency's been short, and you know, the ice has been a little slower. The game she lost, the ice is a wee bit slower, but normally a curler of that caliber would make that adjustment. But the trend, the tendency is short. Gotta be careful here. You make the double, you don't really want to roll out, because Jennifer will just loop right around that corner guard and force you anyways.
Just 9.5. I think it's pretty good. Yes! Hard!
Sarah Potts. Ashley Sipola. Kendra Lilly calling line. Bang. And, oh, didn't catch enough of it.
Good try. Jeez. Oh, good try. Good try. It wasn't out. Good wait. No. It's like the worst spot. I didn't know who would be better than that.
Remember, this is a very short 9-team, 8-game round robin. So after Jones has the leader, Chelsea Carey, and then Val Sweeting has gotten on a roll, lost her first 3 and now has won 3 in a row. So a difficult finish, and remember, 4 losses on the women's side at the moment is eliminated.
It's better. No. Oh, it's better. Oh.
Really bad break, missing the double, but kicking the Jones stone farther over. Now there should be more separation.
Yep. Whoa.
Did well to not roll anywhere. So it was last night against Chelsea Carey. That was the first loss for the reigning gold medalist, who will close against Rachel Homan, and that will be tomorrow night.
You could take a run at the double and in the blank, but the risk of giving up a steal.
Interesting. Jennifer played the intern at this both times. Chris has played the out turn both times. Jones will play that inside out shot more than anybody I've ever seen.
Easy. Whoa. Clean. Clean, Ash.
Facing 2 with her last.
Nice shot. Really nice.
And will be forced to take the single here in the opener. Jones will have the last rock when we come back.
The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years. And by Home Hardware, here's how.
We'll begin our updates on this Thursday afternoon with the leader, Kevin Cooey. One more win guarantees him a spot in Sunday's final against John Morris. John Morris starting off the week as the skip. He still is, but no longer throwing the 4th stone. They've gone back now. Jim Cotter throwing the 4th stone.
Well, facing 2 on his first stone, Kevin Cooey ignored them and drew around to be shot. Jim Cotter corner froze that, and so this is now the force. P to the 4.
Again, everybody on the men's side still alive as we enter these this day and a half of round robin play. There's the 1 for Cooey to take the early lead there. Here at Canadian Tire Centre, we are in Canada, about a half an hour west of Parliament Hill, the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings. And here in the second, it will be Jennifer Jones that does have the last drop. She has the hammer, playing the Redstones. Krista McCarville takes her 1, the grade 5 teacher from Thunder Bay, from Holy Family Public School. And we want to say hello, a shout out to all the children who are watching either in the classroom or in the gymnasium. They do that quite a bit. So to all of you, we have 2 assignments. 1 is to cheer as loudly as possible for Miss McCarville, and the other one is to keep count of how many times Mr. Howard says the word wow.
Wow.
There you go. There was one.
And the crowd goes crazy.
Was that 9.5?
This is where Jennifer's very comfortable with the hammer. She has the edge over McCarville's team. She's 47% of the time converting with the hammer, and compared to McCarville at 36%. So forcing, get the hammer back, and then do what she does best.
It's the perfect game, isn't it? You force, take two, force. You don't have to do that too many times. You win the game.
The other guy doesn't always cooperate,
I don't
but
mind nose
back,
then.
so I don't mind that.
Okay, nose or a hair?
10.
10. Yeah.
So this is just nice, right, Sarah?
Yeah.
Watch Krista peel a corner guard. That's a pretty defensive play, and that's what they do. They don't really take too many risks, especially without the advantage of last stone.
Maybe a hair solid.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Floats, queen.
yeah, I would say the difference between the two skips is you've got probably Jen, who's more of an instinct skip. Every now and then she throws the proper strategy book out the window and says, I'm going now, whereas Krista follows. She's a very scoreboard manager.
Okay, Sarah kind of threw on this side, and it was, like, what do you guys think, 4.5 to tee?
Yeah.
That's the beauty of this sport, too. We can sit up here and analyze and say, well, that was pretty aggressive, or that was, you know, you're not taking enough chances. But it obviously comes down to execution. But we're not down there. We don't know what's going on. Is it the rocks? Is it the ice? When do you make that move? When do you get aggressive?
Line's good, yeah, bro. Lots of line. It's heavy. It's T-line. Looks heavy.
Tough for it.
It's trying.
It's got no
Chill,
line
officer.
here.
T-line on its own. It's
Go
back
deep,
four
go
even.
deep.
Go deep. Go deep. Go, 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 go. Hard, Caitlin. Hard. Go, 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 go.
And back they go. Hanging on the back edge of the 4.
A third.
The thought being what here, Cheryl? If you leave it and let it stop high, what could happen?
Well, then you're looking at Krista now shutting down your opportunity to score, so she'll freeze on top of you, and now it makes your 2 really tough. So trying to get some rocks out of the 4-foot.
A good 4, I think.
Leave yourself some room. And I think that could be, you know, you talk about smart skipping, and also you have to look at how you're feeling and how you're playing, and that is really indicative of how you call an end. So it can change consistently, and Jen hasn't been hitting the 4-foot, and so she might want to leave herself just a little more room for that.
Ash. No, it's not even close. What was that weird?
What?
It blinked. Oddly.
It blinked?
Just a little heavy, and we'll slide
was
for
good.
second shot. We talked about the steals that Jones has been giving up, and that's a problem.
Well, you can see her aggressive style of play is putting 8.5 or 8.7 points on the board per game, but that can lead, if the execution doesn't follow it up, to those steals. So 6 stolen ends so far. Krista on the other side, little less points on the board, but not as many steals.
Well, again, relates to what you were saying earlier, I think, Russ, is the ice and the conditions. Let me do this. If it was a football game and it was terrible conditions, you'd run the ball.
Yeah.
You'd adjust your game to the field. The field here is the ice, and it seems that McCarville has simplified the game, whereas Jennifer just plays the Jones game.
Yeah, exactly. It can work either way. My very first Briar, we just come off lucky enough to win, and Shorty Jenkins' ice was the best ice maker in the world. We then went to the Briar, and the ice was, for lack of a better word, horrible. And I'm still playing all these finesse shots that got us there. And we were terrible. We were losing game after game after game. And Joe Goroka, senior curler from our area, one of the best, just tapped me on the shoulder and said, you've got to play the strategy that the ice allows you to play. And I was pretty young and, finally figured that out. But it's exactly what's happened here a little bit. Is the ice bad? Not at all. But I think it's caught Jennifer a couple of times just by playing that aggressive style. It's managed to make her win all the things she's won. So when do you turn that off, Cheryl? That's the trick.
Wow, Lily, I thought she got that very, very thick, but it was enough to split it around.
Vic? You just said wow.
Did I?
So it's 1-1.
Okay. kind of afternoon. I just feel it.
Big. At least 9.5, I think. Super thin. Yep. Yes. Yes. Now I lost it.
Oh.
Sorry, Caitlin.
It's too bad, though. We have to... All right, I feel like I was kicking out really slow.
Epping 1 and 4. Botcher 2 and 3.
Yeah, I think with a little
Blank
less.
the first.
We can maybe tighten it up.
And Julie Tippin, Woodstock has been eliminated at 1 and 4, trying to knock off the undefeated Chelsea Carey. They also put a blank on the board.
That Caitlin Stone came in really straight, and you heard Jen say after, I think we can tighten the ice up. They tried to call the audible to get the thin double, but gone.
Kathy was saying before the show that this sheet is a little bit straighter.
I thought I was late the whole way. And
Yep.
Try to tuck a piece of this thing so there's no yellow double.
Hard. Line's great.
Sarah Potts,
Hard line.
closest to the stone. Ashley Sipola out in front. And this is going to be a big carry, and they may not even be able to save it to get it by their own guard. Don't want to stagger them. And she has.
Okay. I think that original ice is
Probably gets by with the right weight. That's 5, 6, 7 feet light.
Did you guys get hers? 15.3. Thanks.
yeah, I did a little higher than that, but 5.5-ish. Just straight draw?
Yeah, you got to bite the 4.
Okay.
I think it's an outside sweeper here.
Yeah.
It's not diving, so.
Okay.
By outside sweeper, she's talking this brusher that can actually make the rock curl a little bit. It's not curling a ton, as we spoke to the sheet being a little straighter, so get the outside brusher on it and get as much movement as you can, if it's not heavy.
One of the best ice readers that's ever played the game, and she's picked up on it right away.
That's
T
heavy.
line, back 4.
Get off still.
Really? Back 4. Line
Line.
close. Top 4. Line
heavy,
back
Kate.
4. Hold the weight. T line, back 4. We're behind T line. Back 4.
Now they're back T line, so.
Yeah, close.
No, it's not there.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
yeah, it's close. Sorry.
And she is heavy. Comes right down to the face.
I'm not on top of that at all.
Well, they wanted to take it
Jen?
as far back as they could so that if Krista makes a freeze, there's still room for Jen to get her 1. Leave that up higher and Krista freezes right on the button, and you've got a tough time.
Okay.
I always hate to do that. You know, they'll get it deep because it gives Krista that Krista just missed the draw. You know, try to make her throw a hit, and then maybe you prolong that for a while, and then she has to make a big one. She's not used to it. Now she gets a feel for it right here.
Line only.
Weight's good.
Whoa. To it. I think it's close,
Weight's
guys.
good.
To it. Close. It's to it. Whoa,
We're to it. We're to it without us.
close. Whoa. We're all bumping.
Got a curl.
So they think they don't need to do very much. It's there on its own.
Hard. Go, 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 go.
Oh, and on its own it is.
Okay.
Shot. We lost the line. Yep. Great weight.
1, 2, 3. Goodness, Tippin here after a blank in 1. This is for 4.
It is for 4. Chelsea Carey grazed that long guard on her first one, trying to access that stone in the 4-foot. And so Julie Tippin drew in, and then on her final stone, Chelsea just clinked over one of the red stones and rolled out of play. So any paint for 4.
Lot straighter.
Mentioned Tippin out of the Woodstock Curling Club. Cracks a 4 in the second on so far undefeated Chelsea Carey. Final stone.
No backing.
No backing.
Looks a hair heavier. I think she's trying to tap it.
No backing yet.
Nothing at all. McEwen, officer. Haven't heard much from Laws either. Look out.
Ticket.
Look out.
Yes.
Look out. Look out. Look out.
Get done. One yellow. One yellow.
One yellow it is.
One yellow.
Jones. Heavy. McCarville. Steals.
Yes! Hard! Go, 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 go,
Bounce it around.
Go, go, go. Great shot. Great shot. Wait, good.
Simple and
Wait,
Hunt.
good. Yes, yes.
And it's going to be a big drag. And around they go.
That's not even fair.
So it will be Krista McCarville who will pick up the first spot, and she has her ticket to the Roar of the Rings in Ottawa. The ticket to here in Ottawa, the Canadian Tire Centre, and the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings. Jones and McCarville on this Thursday afternoon. McCarville with a single in the first, the steal of one on a heavy draw by Jennifer Jones. So leads it now 2-0. And it is again Jones coming in at 5-1 against the 3-2 McCarville that does have the last rock. She has the hammer playing the Redstone.
Jennifer wasn't far off, but I think it speaks to the speed again. The ice is just a shared quicker, and she just overthrew it.
Okay, room. Sweep for the 12-foot. No, room, guys, room. Caitlin's rock. Room. Line stitch. Full 12. Full 12.
You don't see too many double corner guards anymore, Cheryl.
Hard clean.
This is getting to be a pretty standard diet of the lead that's down with hammer, throws that corner in the right spot, and then does that.
Yeah, I have about half.
Problem with that double corner guard with ice this good, rocks this lively, if you don't, you get them angled a bit, a good player can throw it hard enough to make that double peel.
We haven't shot one here, so yeah, but I don't want to do that. I know that's scary. I think we just peel.
They looked at chasing it, but I think they're not really sure about what it'll do out that far yet. Play the safe one, peel the corner.
Queen. Yep. No. Queen. Queen only. Whoa, easy queen. Whoa, easy whoa. Easy queen. Good shot.
9 men's, 9 women's teams earned the right to be at the Roar of the Rings. The very first to qualify was Rachel Homan as Canada Cup champion in 2015. Chelsea Carey won the Scotties, but because she did not podium at the Worlds, that berth went to Jennifer Jones. And for the rest of the berths, down to McCarville and Tippin, those teams all came out of points over the course of 1 and 2 years. McCarville gets here by going through the row 2 in Summerside, as well as Julie Tippin. And I think you make a good point. Because they don't play a lot on tour, and the events that they do play are in and around the Superior, top of Superior, the Minnesota, Thunder Bay area, maybe getting over to Winnipeg. Getting on that ice, on the arena ice in Summerside, has paid dividends here.
It is. And they talked about even trying before they went to the pre-trials to go to their club and practice and throw those arena-like throws, because they're different. They're more rotation. But you really need to get out there to do it and feel it, and that was their advantage.
Very nice, Ash. Yeah. I like that.
Hitting the yellow enemy stone that's farthest away from their own to keep some red separation here.
Clean. Yep.
So there won't be a double for McCarville, because that's what they'll be up to if they get a chance.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no. No. Good, Jill.
Got anything?
10-4. Way better?
Well, Kathy and Brian were with you this morning and are with us again this afternoon.
You know, Vic, further to what you just said about Krista not playing that much on tour, it's interesting because when I talked to her before the game about those changing ice conditions the other night, they still pull everything back to Thunder Bay. And when the conditions went bad, they didn't talk times, they didn't talk splits. What they talked about was it's just like playing at home. So throw it out there positive, let it warp in, put that extra kick on. That's almost old school. We used to always say it's like third end of St. Vital. It slides better. That's still what you'll hear this team default to because that's still their comfort.
Kathy, every skip here needs a bit of a strategy. I talked to Krista McCarville before the competition. It's very easy to get caught in this curling bubble all week long. Friends want to know, how are you doing at the curling? You get text messages from family. How's it going at the curling? Krista said her personally, she needs to escape somehow. So I asked her, what is that escape? Vic, as you mentioned, she's a teacher back in Thunder Bay. She told me her escape from this curling reality is to grade papers back home. Apparently, the principal even called her today and said, hey, how's it going with the curling? I think she thought he was checking in to make sure the exams were getting graded. So I guess, Vic, you could argue that Krista McCarville is a keener.
Yeah, you can't get away from work, and that's what they often say, Brian, is that, you know, why aren't they curling more? Well, they do have their jobs, and she says she's at the gym in the morning. She goes to school, she goes and throws stones, and then she goes home, and she's said to her most important job to be a mom to her children, Bella and Kaylin. One thing, though, they have done in the past at the Fort William, they have tried to make one sheet of ice as close to arena ice.
Fantastic. That really is the secret, in my opinion. We talked about the Saville Center. All the great champions have come through there. One of the reasons is that the conditions are that good to train on, and that's a wonderful idea. More clubs need to do that.
It just looks
Well, Kevin Cooey made a great draw to get his one in the first, and it looks like that's the kind of draw they're going to need. Again, John Morris skipping this team. Started off as the fourth storm thrower, but as he's wont to do, when things don't go well, he'll make the switch. And so Jim Cotter is back again throwing fourth.
Well, and a huge change from his first one. So many rocks in play this end. Jim Cotter made a huge weight shot on his first one to scatter stones out of the 4-foot. Now needs a delicate touch to get to the button.
Out of the Vernon Curling Club with Tyrell Griffith and Catlin Schneider. And that is terrific curling.
Trying to roll somewhere on this one, either partly behind the red or partly behind the yellow. Right behind the red's not bad, because if the raise is made, yellow, red will only be sitting one.
a little solid. Whoa! Whoa! Right? It's good. Yes! 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 Hard! 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 Hard!
One and rolls away. And it still leaves the Jones team sitting the one, top edge of the 8.
The two things you look for in skips is a skip that's trending up and a skip that's consistent. You look at Rachel Homan, definitely trending up. Look at who's the most consistent. Krista McCarville, 81, 84 in the 80s, all of her games. It speaks a lot.
And look at Jennifer Jones on the bottom. Starts at 88, 64, a 63 and a 64. And right now it's 75.
Unfortunate roll from McCarville there. You can see that yellow one right, good shot of it. If Jennifer splits the rings, the double will be extremely dangerous because you might jam onto your own there.
Line's good. Get it back there. Back 8. You gotta bite the 8. Go a little bit. Like it to curl a bit. Line's good. Really close. There it yes! Line's great. Bite the weight. Caitlin, back in on its own. You have to stay in the weight.
far back as you can. No. Oh. Yep.
And stay in the white they do.
Good judge, guys. Good girl.
Good
Done
done.
more than I thought it would.
Good spot. Could take a run at the double. A little bit thin.
It's there.
Yeah.
Right. Can't do that way because that jam.
Yeah.
You want to try it or?
I think might as well.
You can hit and roll.
If we hit there, we risk
Yeah,
jamming.
we'll
So
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
let's
the
try it.
problem. The other option is to roll over,
there.
yeah.
try and get a mistake that way, but you jam.
I guess.
Think about there.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Half a
thinking.
rock, which is what you,
Here, last.
that's your comfort zone, isn't it, for a peel?
Yeah.
A blank. A half a rock's not far off.
Kendra, I like hair last.
You got to be on the rock the whole way.
Yeah.
Front end already talking about their responsibility.
It's really thin.
Right out of her hand. Look at this. Potts. Sipler. Listen to Lily. You got to hold this. Hold it for her. Angle it back. Got it. Touch it. Oh, and we'll push it to the back edge.
Not a girl.
What a shot.
Pistol.
Fantastic.
Nice shot.
Threw it the way he had to throw it. Made sure she had it, and then they brushed it hard as they could to hold it out there. Just enough.
It was thinner. She had lots of rotation on it. That really did track it down the sheet.
Jennifer Jones said to Peyton Law, she thought it was going to be a very thin hit.
Interesting broom position here, edge of the 4. Normally you'd go a little wider, try to draw the button.
Goes to maybe what she just threw to go to the back 8.
Yes.
Light the white. Part of the 8 foot. I just heard it. Uh-oh. And look at Officer on the left. And McEwen on the right. They've done nothing.
Please stop.
Good done. One. Yep.
One is a nervous one, though. Not feeling it yet, is she? Holman, reigning Canadian and world champ. Crowd settles down here as she plays at home in Ottawa. Holman, quickly, Weigel, Courtney coming through by one, going through, you got it, and there they do! Rachel Holman, all smiles, and the crowd is on its feet. That was last night as Rachel won. Remembering now, she lost her very first game of the event. Cracked off 5 straight. Did Val Sweeting, she lost her first 3 and has won 3 in a row. Crucial game. 7 p.m. Eastern time, particularly for Sweeting. A 4th loss would eliminate her from the competition. As we go over and check on the current women's leader, Chelsea Carey, and has a chance here, I guess, for a couple, maybe 3.
Well, she has a chance for 3 for sure, Vic. On Julie Tippen's final stone, was trying to curl a little bit more. It didn't, and so it is open.
Peters. Kathy Overton Clapp calling line. Remember now, she gave up that 4 spot. Oh, and then just grazes the stone. Top edge. And gets only 1. So we know Kevin Cooey on the ice, a win, and he would clinch first place spot Sunday's final. Chelsea Carey at 5-0. A Carey win, Jones win, and they would be in the playoffs, leaving just 1 team and 1 spot available. Krista McCarville comes in at 3-2. Sweeting tonight, the 4th loss, and she'd be eliminated. As everyone here at Canadian Tire Centre can follow along as you do at home. with our broadcast. Welcome back. Jones gets her single. And as we go to 4, McCarville leads it 2-1. Once again, has last rock.
We just saw that rock of Jennifer Jones slide and no brushers on it. You always, as a skip, you try to adjust from the last game. And she was, as we talked about, light. And so second end, heavy, a little bit heavy, and still a tendency to be heavy. So trying to figure out this ice, and in her defense, this ice is faster.
Yeah, that's what makes it tricky, but she just barely saved that. And great judgment there by not jumping on it early with the front end, because that was gone. Scoreboard call here for McCarville. She's only up 1. Rocks in the rings aren't that dangerous, but she's going to try to simplify here by making that double peel.
Whoa! Nice shot.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. And it'll spin away.
Good.
Very nice.
Our first look, Kathy, at John Epping and Brendan Botcher. Again, everyone on the men's side still alive, and it is Epping sitting the 1.
And a chance for Brendan to score 2. It's been pretty much textbook. Hit and stuck on his first, forced it back. Same with last end, was lying 2. John Epping forced to take 1. And now with Hammer, his chance for 2.
Botcher and the team out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton. Epping curls out of the Least Side Curling Club, and he scores a couple.
Yep. Hard roll, Caitlin. Hard on the roll. Go. Hard. Nice shot. Okay, good, go.
Fantastic double peel. That simplifies things for McCarville as this end unfolds.
Yeah. So only like a 10 probably.
She's got a little bit of a nice pocket there to roll in front of 2.
Let's go, Ash.
And everything being played right now behind the tee line.
Which is advantage for McCarville right now.
Little easy. Yep, 10.5. Yep.
Might create an error and get us set up for a deuce.
Whoa! 10.5. Whoa. No. Yep. Hard.
Now, flip it over.
Nice shot.
And very nice.
Beauty, Ash. What was that?
Good line call. Krista McCarville.
Just want a straight pick that. Probably get that. Okay. Heel. Like firm.
Thin to make the double here.
See anything else? Either that or just freeze tap. Come look, Caitlin. Yeah. You can always get that if you miss it.
Yeah, my only other thought was to just. But I guess if I go for it, I'm probably getting.
Even if you miss
one.
it, yeah. And then we have another double to get out of it, right?
Okay.
I think this is the.
It's really good
Right there?
thought process on that, because you want to hit this really thin. But if you do hit it too thin or almost flash it, you're going to get the back one as well off your own.
Yeah, veteran thinking, isn't it? So just get this as thin as you can to try to save that red one. If you go right by it, as you just mentioned, Cheryl, at least you get this one. Tight ice. Doesn't curve at all. She hits half of it. Might go across the top.
Oh, she gets both ends.
Caitlin Laws really gave it a stretch here. Officer McEwen right down to it, bang, and gets them both.
Great shot, Caitlin.
What a good throw.
Nice, Caitlin.
Lots of rotation. Straight out to the broom on release, and it just tracked.
And firm speed, too.
Good girl. Nice throw. Really nice throw.
That was thin.
Yep.
What? What did Krista call that? Go here. Let's go, Kendra.
Two ways to get out of this situation, too. You could freeze to either one of those, hope that Team Jones blasts everything out of there, and then you can blank. or hit and roll. I think you're going to try to hit and roll over to that other one, or possibly even make the double.
Where? How much? 9.5, little on. Yeah. Little up. Whoa. Yes! Yes! Hard! Good call, Krista.
Very nice. Listen to the teacher.
Back and forth.
Two beauties.
Listen to the person in the house.
I think these two are going to be key. Who blinks first?
Oh, okay.
Fascinating matchup in my mind. You saw what McCarville did right off the bat. They decided it right away, recognized Jones had one on the button, played the double peel, brought the play into the rings. Even though Caitlin made a great one, there was no risk of a steal. This could frustrate Jennifer Jones after a while. Like, you know, you make some nice shots and you can't force the other team.
I'm saying yellow. Are you saying yellow?
Yep.
Do you think yellow, Kathy?
Yeah. Oh, all day.
Okay. I mean, I'm talking. What do you? Did you enjoy that now? Final stone coming up for Cooey.
That is shot stone on Kevin Cooey's first one. He played the guard just because the tap was there for Jim Cotter on his final stone, and Jim came deep on his draw attempt. And so for Kevin Cooey, I think if he comes down to the back one, he will not be shot. And so looking for a dead draw.
Way out there, line-wise.
Is it ever?
No, too much ice. Oh, why not take the same ice? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Took 6 inches more ice.
And by it goes. One it is.
Didn't sleep his
And
first
back
one
to
in
sleep,
his top
Kathy.
12.
Thank you.
1 yellow.
Are you talking to me?
That was good. Nice.
Good, Jen.
You see a little frustration. That is Jen's advantage, is having rucks in play. That's where she feels her advantage is against the other teams.
Hey, you start to panic a little bit too, don't you? She's down one without hammer. You see an end like that just disappear, and you start thinking, can they keep doing that to me?
Little less than Kendra's. Yeah, nice 10, I'd say. Queen.
I like, however, tell me if I'm wrong here.
10, bang on.
McCarville, and
Shot
you said it a little earlier, Ross.
Good throw. Nice.
McCarville's not being drawn into anything. There were the stones, T-line, I think 12, one back 12. She could have very easily tried to play a corner freeze or done something like that, which would have maybe left her with stones in play. I'm not playing that game.
Right.
It's not setting up for me. I'll wait.
Yeah, exactly. And they're so good at it too.
No, no, no. Queen. No, 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 no. Okay.
Spins it out.
Wow. We're pretty good on time.
Heavier?
Maybe a hair.
It was pretty close.
That's close. Sorry. Okay.
One of the reasons Krista McCarville plays so well, in my opinion, is the rotation that she throws. I think a young player can really learn a lot from that. Now, this is a throw through, but you won't do anything different here than any other shot. But even though it's a takeout, it's still going to have 3.5, 4 rotations. And it just glides down the ice, so it's easy for speed control for the brushers. Look at that.
I'm going to go with
But it also runs a little truer on the hits.
I'm going to go with 10. Let's see.
What was it? 9-3?
Oh.
Why?
Both off.
Through it goes. Blank goes on the board. McCarville still leads it. Well, where are the best buffalo wings? In Buffalo, of course. And this year, the Team Canada and all the fans will get a chance as the 2018 World Juniors takes place in Buffalo, New York. Coverage begins Boxing Day. Canada plays Finland. 2009, if I remember correctly, the World Juniors were here in Ottawa. Welcome back to Canadian Tire Centre. The blank in the fourth means that once again Krista McCarville will have the last rock. She has the hammer, playing the Yellowstones and leading 2-1.
And Krista, being the scoreboard manager that she is, would like nothing more than to get a chance to blank this end. Take hammer into 6. She throws the rock out to the wings.
Yep. Okay, good.
I could try it. Okay, or not. So a little less, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Top 8, top 4. Line's good. Line's really good. Room.
We don't have to.
Okay, whoa.
Ask if anyone.
We do. We gotta go. Gotta curl way out. Can't. Whoa, guys. We can't. We gotta stop here.
Whoa, you gotta leave it high.
Didn't get the curl there.
Okay. No. I think maybe just sweeping early.
Yeah.
Did we pound it early?
I don't think so.
My line.
They did studies, some of the sweeping studies they did years ago about if there's a natural break point in the ice, so the ice will say start to curl a foot in front of the hog line. And they did studies that if you hit the rock early, so started brushing early, you could change that break point so that it was later. And so that's when the sweep brushers talk about, did we hit it early? That's what they're talking about, is have they changed where the rock would break, if at all.
Hard! Watch the roll, Don. Go on that yellow. Go.
And just slides
Heel?
underneath. Well, Brendan Boncher with a 2-1 lead. Is he the... is it Epping sitting? No. Yeah, he is. Epping is the shot rock
Epping
underneath
is.
Matt Cam.
Trying to find a way to score 2, so he's looking at the yellow-red combo to try to get rid of the yellow in the forefoot.
Oh, he got through it. And then he'll leave. Botcher on the jam, sitting the 1, steal 1.
Not sure that was there.
I think there was more likely 2 jam, as he just did.
Yeah.
A little unlucky for Jones there. They made the hit and roll, but didn't get shot rock and set up a bit of a pocket. Now they've got a free one with that miss.
Wait only. Line's good.
I think it's all there, guys. Get off of it.
Clean it. It's over curling. It's over curling.
You hard clean it.
Clean it.
You hard clean it.
It's over by quite a bit, actually. Caitlin's here.
The 4 spot put on the board by Julie Tippin. Jumps out. Of course, that was in the 2nd. Now she has a chance to add to that.
Well, she is being forced, though, Vic. Chelsea Carey made a nice one on her final stone, buried around a corner guard, which she was already buried behind. So Julie faces 2, but she needs 8 foot.
Yeah. Even if we could go way over.
Yeah. Okay. I'd say probably 10. Yeah. And not to say if I got the top one, that's the miss, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Oof. By that much.
Whoa!
The other way?
No, it's close.
Jill's center guard over curling has given McCarville's team this opportunity. They might be able to get a nice little roll here.
Sit. 10-8.
Just letting him roll down.
Spin it.
Yeah, she is.
That works.
Good shot, Ash.
She was definitely
like
sliding that way.
That changes things a bit. Jen was looking for the all-out 4. She kept here throwing the center guard up.
10-8.
2 rocks in the rings gets a little risky.
Jill's guard so long too. Do you gamble go around it? I doubt it.
Other one.
Okay.
I like hitting better than a tight guard.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they're not
Here?
miles behind in this game, so you don't want to give up another 2 here.
Behind or in front of the yellow.
Caitlin Laws as we play third stones.
Really hard. Real hard, guys. Really hard. Really hard. Really hard. Really hard.
Able to hang it on the edge.
Lots of fuzzies on my broom. Caitlin?
Yeah.
You guys don't like that?
I like open
I don't
side.
mind that too.
Ooh,
I didn't
Pretty
mind
high.
true.
The only
8
problem
foot,
is that
I don't
it's
mind
so
that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind that either. That or open. There,
Either or.
Kind of switching
don't need
gears
the
now. They're
Mhm.
sitting one, so going, okay, well, maybe we can get our deuce.
What do you guys think?
Like that then?
I mean, that was my instinct.
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever you like. We like either one of those.
Okay.
So it does curl nice in here.
Probably
I
is.
think I
It
got
probably
it
is 6 and 1, half a dozen of the other. Open side, the other team hits, you roll out, you're not
Right up
happy
like a 4? I think a
because you've
4,
left the
so
guard. But now you get this top 8. If it slides too deep, you're not happy. You just got to execute here. This is the best way to score a big end.
And as long as you show the center line side, there is a possibility if they chase it of a jam.
Just don't be deep here.
No.
You put this on the tee line, or behind the tee line.
Yeah, it is.
Jennifer.
Make sure it's
Yeah,
back
this
8
one is
then.
deep.
Where are we? Where?
We're back 8.
Okay, go.
Well,
It's back here. Back here. Bite back 8. Just a biter.
You, Sarah?
Go, go, go.
Go,
Hard,
go,
hard,
go.
hard,
Keep
hard,
going,
hard,
keep
hard.
going,
Okay,
keep going.
whoa. All right.
Would have been tempting to leave that higher, and then there's no double.
About a half.
I know what they were thinking. They
Be
didn't
just
want it
like
on the
an
back
8.5,
button.
Caitlin. Okay. Yep. Oh, yes.
Called on right away. Officer McEwen 1. Come across, bounce. And will not get rid of it. And it sits there now. The McCarville stone is the 3rd shot.
Sorry, I didn't know how much I got it back.
And the angle's an advantage for McCarville here.
Make
Should be there, eh?
I think so.
Yeah, that was.
What weight, sorry?
9.
Room. Line's really good. Line's perfect. Line's good. Room goal. Room ready.
Curious how this game is played out. So much of it behind the tee line.
Yeah, and you know, it speaks to how fast the ice is, and the team's just not. I don't still hear a lot of talk from the brushers, which you always like to when the ice is a little faster.
1. And then rolls over.
I don't think we want to sit
Just
there.
had the right idea.
All right.
Now she freezes it.
If I do that, it's not the end of the world, but I'd rather nose it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you like bumper?
Yep.
Okay.
Got it. Bumper. Okay.
Not a lot of risk here for McCarville. Everything's behind the tee line. Jennifer's going to try to make that double, and then
Yep.
you probably see a freeze.
Like this.
Hard to blanket at this point.
It's good.
Clean. Close, yep. Hard. Hard. Whoa. Clean, yep. Whoa. Yep. Oh.
Listening to Laws.
No. No.
Watch it. And they're going to get
Really nice.
away with it. Then the compliment to Caitlin
Really
Laws
nice, Jen.
on the line
Way to
call.
go.
Is that light? Quiet? I thought it was just good.
No, I think it was okay.
Boy, not a lot of weight on that double.
They're quiet?
No, it's good.
Goes to show you if you hit the right spot. You don't have to rip it in half, do you?
And they seem to be happy with the weight, so that's was the intention.
Not much more than a hack.
No. Yes.
Hard, Caitlin. Really nice.
We have the bump.
I thought, did we just
So yours, I think I gave you here, and you were back 8.
I think that was a little more than what I had. Maybe a
I
hair.
think that was a little more?
Yeah.
So you're getting forced if you're McCarville now, and that's all Jones wanted. You saw her at the beginning of the end. That was her sole goal. So you might as well, if you're McCarville, take a chance at getting a deuce.
So we want to
Throw like back 8, back 12.
Yeah, and we can see now there is enough room for like 3 rocks, right?
All line.
Yeah. So
It's a 4 to T.
Okay. Say 95.
Yeah.
Go hair lass.
Yeah, I wonder if she's saying back 8 or back 12, that little extra weight can run. We've seen this ice be a little bit straighter.
How much?
Back 12.
Okay, that's good. That's
Oh.
Yep. Hard. Hard.
Yeah.
Hard.
Lots of weight.
Back 12. Back 12. Yep. Hard.
All about the line now.
Yes.
Yep. Good shot.
Good.
And they'll tap it back. So there's some little bit of junk back there that
Maybe hack. Yeah, I like hack.
Oh, we're gonna be freezing 4.
Jones will have to deal with.
It's pretty buried, too. It's a long guard, obviously, but anything high side could be dangerous here.
Maybe hack on this one.
Yeah.
I think so, eh? The freeze isn't exactly a piece of cake.
I like it. You just do it. You throwing a little less this time?
Yeah, hack.
Okay, like this.
Do you like the freeze better?
We just played this shot.
Yeah, no, I like it. I was just asking.
Let's make this 10.
Where's the weight?
Why not play the free, Cheryl?
I think it would be the hesitation with the draw weight. So she just threw this. This gives her a little bit more of an advantage. The risk with the freeze, you ever roll off a little bit, and there's the deuce for McCarville. And I don't think she's felt that confident with draw.
Hair big, Close.
No.
Hair big.
Can't.
Hey, she said she was going to take a little bit off it, and
Really, hopefully.
somebody felt it was a hair big. Watch for this little jam here. Watch for that. Oh, and there it is. Boy, oh boy.
Not like her.
So that was back 12.
Kind of all overthrows this game.
Krista's was back?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was just through for sure, eh?
Yeah.
Tapped it back 12. So.
It was back 12. It
I
might
just
have
think,
hung
though,
on.
we were so much more in the middle. Like, I think it might run a little, do you know what I mean?
Quicker?
A little nicer out here?
Yeah. I think
Do
a
you
few
think?
feet less.
Yeah.
Big point here.
I think that looks really good.
Well, the good teams always jump on the mistakes,
it's
don't
good.
they? So this is an opportunity. Full 8.
Mine's good. Go hard, guys. Hard. 8 foot. Go.
We're good.
Yeah,
We're
you're
good. We're good.
Got it.
Good sweep.
There it is. So McCarville picks up a 2. They'll go to the break, leading at 4-1 over Jones.
Good throw, Krista.
The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Krista McCarville opened with last rock. You see the steal of 1 and taking advantage of Jennifer Jones isn't really quite on her game. Leads 4-1 as we go to the break. Krista's with Brian.
Krista, you've done a good job through 5 of taking advantage of misses and your opportunities, but I'll go back to that second end. How big was that slash that you made to get the momentum going for you?
Yeah, I mean, we were definitely giving up 2 there, so there was no harm in calling it. I mean, you know, worst case, you get 1 out, they get a 2, so I think we had to try it, and luckily it went our way.
The difference really, I think, all week long between skips is reading the ice and getting a jump early. How do you feel you've done so far?
I think pretty good. I mean, the ice has been changing quite a bit, so we've been talking a lot, and, you know, in between ends, we make sure that we really discuss how the ice is and what, you know, the speed is and that sort of thing. So I think communication's really big when you're putting the broom down and just knowing what it's going to do.
As a team, you feel you guys are peaking?
I think so. I feel like we get better every game, so that's a positive.
Thanks for your time. Good luck.
Thank you.
So let's check the numbers. after 5 and 4-1 McCarville on the scoreboard.
Well, we looked at the third matchups coming in. Kendra Lilly is keeping pace with Caitlin at 83%. And what we also talked about was Jennifer Jones' draws. She's at 57%, so her draw struggles continue.
Yeah, 75% overall. The numbers after 5 brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for 23 years.
Yeah, we're like 3-year-olds.
The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world. By Sponge Towels Paper Towel, nothing absorbs like it. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
It's the home of course of the Ottawa Senators Canadian Tire Center. They're on a 7-game road trip. No, they're struggling. Lost last night in Anaheim 3-0. They were shut out in Winnipeg a couple of nights prior to that. They've lost 9 of 10 and they'll play in Los Angeles tonight. So Senators are struggling. The same thing about Jennifer Jones at the moment, struggling herself more than the team as she trails 4-1. We go to 6 and Jones will have last rock. She has the hammer playing the Redstones.
Krista made a nice call there. She tapped it back 3 or 4 feet and set up that little bit of a window where Jennifer had to punch it a little more accurately through that port. Couldn't do it.
Had a girl. Good.
That shot of
Real
Jennifer's was so dependent on the proper weight. She just gave it an extra ounce out of her hand and it just wasn't going to curl.
It's kind of been the trend this game for her. Draws and even those hits.
That's the strangest part in the last 2.5 games we've watched is it seems to be her speed control, which she's arguably the best I've ever seen in the women's game with speed control.
Line's good. Whoa. Whoa. Sit. Nice shot. Good, Sarah.
You talked about Krista McCarville saying they feel like they're trending and getting better. And I remember her talking after 09, the trials in 09, saying she had never been more exhausted at the end of that, week. And so I think that's probably been a big, she's talked about managing downtime better coming into this. All those little things that you learn, and that's probably helped with her team. They weren't there with her at the time, but Lorraine Lang was. And so all that kind of learning that you get from those events moves forward to this.
That's why it surprises me in some regard with regards to Jones and the teams that have won before. It just would seem to me that you've seen it all. You've played in all the big games. You've won the big prize.
Clean.
So what pressure can there be other than the pressure that you put on yourself?
Yeah, internal pressure. Well, and I think what it is, Vic, I would take a big guess that the pressure is internal, and it's because you know what that carrot is at the end of the week. And you've been there, and you want that back so badly.
Well, you know that I didn't get a chance after we won. We didn't get a chance to try again, and you did. And
it's self-imposed, and you just want back. You know how special it is, what an amazing experience it is, and you wonder if that's what happens, because it's not just the general pressure of curling in a big event. They've done that so many times.
This particular event's so funny that way, isn't it? You look at the Jones or the Jacobs saying, hey, they've got the advantage under pressure because they're used to it, but it's that excitement level just goes through the roof knowing that you could get back to the Winter Olympic Games. I think that's hurt both of them.
This way should still go a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little. Yeah.
See not much upside there, guys?
Yep. Hard. You gotta go really hard.
Ashley Zippala.
Hard. Go, Kendra, go. Go.
One.
Hard.
And over. Got a couple of.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, look at it spin back, and now the staggers over there.
True.
I think this one might too, Don. Not as much as that.
T-line, Joe.
Okay, not much more really.
Eh?
So Carey's sitting 1. Straight draw.
It is. That red stone that's not quite shot was the final stone by Julie Tippin, trying to freeze down. Didn't quite get to the 4-foot, so the draw for 2.
Not curling yet.
I think this is going to finish.
Yep, a little bit. Mine's great.
Both Carey and Jones have the opportunity now to clinch playoff spots if they win their games. They both are trailing. 2 there for Carey.
Yeah, you got to go, Dawn. You got to bury it.
That's the
Go.
then, right?
Go, 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 go. Keep her going, keep her going, keep her going.
Hard. Better deeper.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Peel that one.
Just peel the yellow one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
To your point, Vic, once they're staggered, you can no longer can raise that.
Take this one out. And I think if you ever stick it, it's a little dangerous.
You know what I mean?
I don't mind just the yellow.
Okay.
I like the yellow too.
I like the yellow.
They kind of like that setup in McCarville's 2 stones, 8-foot and 4-foot. They don't really want to mess that up because Jones still has to deal with them, so they're looking at the straight peel. Try and go across the top.
Pretty big. Clean. Whoa, whoa. Clean only.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Well, that works.
Definitely replaced it. It's right on the spot.
Really good.
Good shot, Kendra. There, 1, 2. Okay. See, like there again.
3-1 Botcher, and Botcher is sitting 2 back around the edge of the 8.
Brendan Botcher threw a BB to make a bunch of rocks move and go away, and also left his 2 in the house flat. So no opportunity for John Epping to blank this end. So it's the force.
Looks close. Looks close.
Okay, Jill here. No, Jill. To the red.
No,
Tap the red.
No, then.
Tapping a few
No,
inches. Never. We're still to the red. Jill's came off. Still tapping
boys.
inches, Jen.
There's your single.
Thank you.
It's just bad. Low. Frozen.
Oh, yeah.
Reminder, everybody on the men's side is
Almost nose, eh?
Yeah.
still in contention for losses.
9. Sure. Kendra.
Just a hair heavy, which allows it to hang out there. The double's possible. Kendra should be pretty close. She just threw it.
No.
Whoa, whoa. Solid.
No.
Whoa, close.
No.
Whoa, whoa. Okay. Sit.
Stuffed it.
Okay.
Then rolls it over, and there's
All right.
3 in a row.
Yeah, sorry, Vex. Shooter rolled to a pretty good spot, though.
Corner frozen, right? On our own.
Well, and it rolls a little further, and you
Hello
leave
there.
a pocket.
Let me introduce myself. My name's, you may have seen my movies. I'm The Rock.
Yep. Hard.
That deserves a wow.
There you go.
Whoa.
Oh, the kids are happy.
Whoa. Shooter. Go, go,
Now
go,
there's the
go,
ri-
go, go.
and
Whoa,
that's
whoa,
what
whoa, whoa,
happens.
Good.
So she squeezes out 2
Really nice,
and
Caitlin.
leaves the one on the pin.
Bounce back. Let it go.
Just perfect.
Sorry. Nice shot. Sorry, I overcooked it a bit. Looks solid. I didn't get it.
Yeah, it was big. I was lining up in the middle of the rocks. Like, double, it's open. We hit it and give them 2.
Yeah.
That was a nice shot.
That was a really nice shot.
And it won't be automatic if he knows.
Yeah, I think a nose or even a little roll away. Just a hair. There might not be a double.
Right?
No, just like roll hair.
Okay.
No, isn't horrible.
Okay.
Yeah, these are always tough because you want to sit 2. You want to roll too far.
Little easy.
Whoa. Whoa. 9.5. Whoa. Whoa. No.
What's it doing?
Okay. 9.4. I lied. It was
Those are easy.
No, it was 9.5.
Straight spot, a lot of undercurls on that spot. And that was nice weight.
And if we just Well, group them, but it should go easy, I think.
Pardon me?
It should go.
Yeah.
Thick half.
Yeah, half misses it, I think.
Yeah.
It's
If I
gonna
ended
get
up
pretty
just
thick.
doing that, it's okay. We just got to make sure we stick around.
Sorry.
Thinking the intern.
Okay.
Easier with the in, isn't it?
Sure. Yeah, whichever one you see.
In's a little flatter of a roll than the out turn.
Yeah.
But you lose a little bit of energy too.
Yeah.
So
Need to have the weight.
Good, Jen. Kind of speed.
Heel.
Okay.
Nothing to choose when it comes to hits and draws for Jennifer Jones.
Whoa! No, curl!
One, tap it, and not quite far enough. It sits for second stone. Edge of the 8.
could be partly buried there too.
There's
No.
that cornerstone, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, you're right. A roll.
With that turn, it's what we call the dead turn. You don't have the gear effect. It's the exact opposite. So that rock, when it made contact, wanted to actually stop spinning.
Yeah.
And that's what caused it to lose its speed.
Pretty hard double. No, it's there for sure.
Hits it in the same spot with the other turn. That would have got out of there for fun. Now you got to roll away here, though.
And watch the jam.
Yeah, and not roll too far.
Oh, you make it complicated.
10.5. Whoa. Yep, yep. Whoa.
Not enough to think about.
Whoa. 10.5. Whoa.
Definitely easy. No. No, no, no. Hard, Sarah. Go. Hard,
And
hard,
will
hard,
roll
hard,
it
hard.
away. And has she left something?
Yes.
You got it, Jen.
And there you see
10-6.
Kayla Law's just walking over and lining it up for her. A little scrub on the path. And behind now.
It's really flat.
You got it.
It's worth a go.
Yeah.
These are the ones you just feel you have to take on when you're down 4-1, but obvious risk. Hit it thin, it's a steal. You'd like to miss this on the high side, at least to Cheryl get your single.
Nothing. No, no, no. Look at that wide-eyed stare.
Get the one.
Get the one. And that's what they'll do. So again, these missed opportunities, the steal into there, she misses the opportunity, settles for the single. Now we've talked before about Kevin Cooey and his slow play.
Oh boy.
This game is still in the fifth, last rock in the fifth.
Well, a chance for two on this. Jim Cotter tried to bury. Kevin Cooey was lying shot, and he got shot, but it is not buried. It is open.
Hebert, Brett Lang doing nothing. And he will roll just close enough to lead it.
I think it is too, Vic,
It
but
is,
you're
in
right.
fact.
They're an end behind, and they both have less time on their clock than anyone else out here.
Another update for you. We're drop in here on Julie Tippin from Woodstock and has a chance here to bring Chelsea Carey back.
She certainly does. Julie hit and stick on her first one. And for Chelsea Carey, there was no double. Had to hit and stick and hope for maybe a rollout.
Remember now, Carey at 5 straight wins coming in. Jones is 5-1. Wins by both Carey and Jones, and they would lock up playoff spots. But right now, neither is in position to do that. Tippin playing the spoiler. but it's, and I don't think I'm overstating it. It's those little things. You know, the draw was heavy. Bad opportunity you're given to get a deuce. Settling for a 1. That's just not the way she's been playing. We've not seen that in a while. We do see it when have seen it, but she's been able to overcome it. And today not.
Like the outturn to there.
I think that last error was just a slight lack of confidence. She had a tough double. If she misses it narrow, it's a steal, and now she's down 5-1. So she missed it the professional way, and then now is that because she's smart, or is it because she was afraid to take on that risk? You certainly didn't want to miss that thin.
No. Good setup here, though. Dawn put 2 perfect, long and then a tight guard. And then you got a little bit of a mistake here by McCarville sliding deep. So chance to come around. All out steal for Jones.
Got to be on the button. Okay, gotta go for that. Line's perfect. You don't need to curl. Hard.
Okay, whoa, we're over curling. Whoa. Good.
Well, at least we eventually have to move that.
Probably just a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had to carry those 2 center guards down for Don McEwen, that's where you'd put them.
Whoa.
You're fine.
Throw.
Had a girl.
I almost think here. Okay.
You speak the same on this side? That 14-2 that you got on Sarah's is throwing me off a bit, so.
Yeah, I'd say we haven't played much on this way.
Maybe
so
if
I
we're
need
too
maybe,
heavier?
I'd say if I were too heavier, a couple feet, eh?
Yeah.
Just going in a new path.
Yeah, they just haven't been down there. The brushes tend to warm the path up, and 2 or 3 rocks down. This hasn't been played on for a bit.
Okay. Small top. Yeah. Whoa, tapping, backing. Whoa, then, no. Whoa, yeah. Back for it. Whoa. No, never.
It's not even gonna touch it. Sorry, Jill. My fault. Sorry. Outturn.
So she is one of the best at putting the broom down too, and that's, you know, that plays with your confidence as well when you're not really feeling the weight maybe or overthrowing, but when you also aren't certain about the ice. Kind of plays into each other. I always felt like when I was putting the broom down, that kind of translated into my throwing.
Whoa.
Sure.
Whoa.
You just feel uncertain with everything.
Good shot. Here's a flare.
Well, they've done well with the peels.
Good throw, Ash. Didn't bust. I think it was just too heavy, Caitlin. Scar, halfway?
Yeah. I think so. Halfway-ish?
Caitlin.
Line's good. Halfway. A little deeper. Clean it. Halfway. Hard, Dawn. Hard. Just clean. Hard clean. Just halfway.
Okay, it needs to finish actually.
Little 4 feet.
Clean. Yep, Jill. Yep. Okay, whoa. Good.
Shot.
Good call, though. Let's go, Kendra.
Jones can get at that either way if you can chip it out or play the tap.
John Epping is sitting the 3. That's what's facing Brendan Botcher with his last.
Brendan was facing 2 on his first and tried to play a freeze down to one of the back stones and went right through the house. So it is another attempt to find draw weight.
Keep right on it, though.
You seeing any
Clean if you can.
anything that's the same across all the sheets? I mean, are
Mine
all the
is
skips
good.
struggling with draw weight as Jones
great.
maybe?
It's funny, they are actually, and I'm not sure why that is. We're seeing some really nice shots made, but as I mentioned, Brendan went through on his first and then he makes the second one perfect, but it is pretty erratic.
4-2, he leads.
Hard clean, Dawn. Easy.
Dawn, your rock.
4 feet.
Same
spot. Almost.
No, it needs to sit. Good, Caitlin. Real good.
Good.
Good judge.
Be fair to say, Russ, that the ice has been different. This is day 6. The ice has been different almost every day.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. One day it was pretty slow, and they had the frost. Jamie can't do anything about that. The rocks are pretty sharp day 1, and now that the rocks are calming down. You see this sheet, as Kathy put it too, this sheet might be a little straighter, but I think the rocks are starting to get a little bit flatter too. But it does look very similar to this morning. But a lot of these teams didn't play this morning.
Right. And again, we make the point.
Feet should be good in the tighter path, eh?
They are the best, so they have to be the best at dealing with it.
Feet holding up?
Yeah.
Good.
I think it's always to expect that the ice is going to change, and then you roll with it a little bit more, and because you're seeing some high percentages from players, teams having the ability to play at a high level on this ice, no problem. And
So still super fast.
Yeah.
Skip Stones, Jones in her first. Did you, Cheryl? Because I can't remember actually. Let the ice bother you, and if you did, how did you deal with it, or how did you deal with a teammate who really let it get in their head?
you know, we did for quite some time until our coach eventually said, you know, I can hear, he had us on the mics and he said, I can hear you guys constantly talking about the ice, and he said it is what it is. You need to embrace the ice. This is what you have to play on. You can't change it. It's going to change. And so he said you're letting it get in your head. So that was really a telling thing for our team. And we actually, he just said, I don't want to hear you talking about it. It's what is presented to you. And that really changed our view of the ice and our ability to deal with it.
I don't know that we'd have to hit and roll off here, I think. Which we know that spot, so that's not.
Well, do you like playing this?
I don't know that we want to. Well, I guess even if she freezes, you blast it, and ours is still there.
That's what I was saying. Like, I mean, she'd have to have a perfect freeze. She's off at all. I could blast.
Yeah, I don't mind
like that.
Over to right to there.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that to catch it.
You're talking about rolling to over here somewhere, but then that gives Jennifer a double. And now Chris is looking at 3 with the score the way it is. I'd be tempted to come down here this way, and just you don't have to be shot rock or sit 2. Make those go away. You sit here. Now you're first and third. What does Jennifer do? If she comes down and rolls too far, you've got a wide open hit for 2.
Either leave her a freeze or we're leaving her a double, one or the other.
I think we let her try that.
She's kind of hooking them a little bit.
Yeah, and her has the curly.
She's going to set up a double here.
I like, this much in kind of thing.
Go solid. Get hard.
It's not easy.
Whoa. 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 Go solid. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
Sipola.
Hard.
1
Yeah.
and
Great.
over on the corner. So it's exactly what she called.
Really nice.
I guess it's the backing 2 that's sitting there. That stone back 8 may present some problems.
Could help her. The double's still there if Jennifer chooses to, or the freeze. I think she'll just play the double and sit 3, though.
You wouldn't think she'd play anything soft because she hasn't any feel for soft.
Good point. But just hit this a hair off center and it goes across the top of that red one.
Make this, Jen. You got it.
I think this should run dead straight based on the draws.
Yeah. Let's go.
And you're rolling maybe over this way, but you do sit 3, which is pretty scary for the team that's 2 up. Can't cross this though. That would be not good.
Pretty straight spot though, so I think they're pretty confident it won't come up on them last minute.
Final stone, and listen to her, right out of her hand. Officer McEwen barely had a chance to take a step. Here they go, trying to hold the line for her. Look out! And now that's got to spin out, and she'll get away with it.
Boy, oh boy.
That was some nice brushing. It was right out of her hand. They were on this all the way down the sheet. Just held it.
If Krista made the other double and Jennifer had done that, you'd score 2. Now she decided to hit against 2. An interesting call.
little piece of 4 foot.
Where's the one you hit going?
Yep.
Nowhere.
Like it.
If you hit it dead on, it's going in for shot rock. So she has to hit the inside half, inside 3/4, and roll to the button.
To make them both go?
No, I think it's going to jam it, Vic, and just roll in. I think she's trying to just play a soft hit and roll in. Yeah, it's tricky. Dead on, she loses a point here.
Rather than draw.
Right.
Just 10.
Right.
Whoa.
Straight spot here. We know that.
Whoa, whoa. Just 10.
Close, whoa.
Leads 4-2.
Whoa.
In danger of giving it up here.
Hard, hard.
There, she's going to give up the steal of 1. First mistake we've seen. Well, she can still make the big shot when she needs to, and that's what you expect from a gold medal winner, Jennifer Jones.
Thanks to the front end here. It looked tight all the way down. If it ever over curls, they're in big trouble here. Good scrub by McEwen and Officer to kick that just far enough to get it out of the rings.
And then McCarville missed her hit and roll in for a steal of 1. The key shot brought to you by Cashmere. Nothing feels like Cashmere.
Longer.
Are they playing there, the tick?
They were.
Wait only. Line's good. Off.
Just same as last end and try and get these guards set up. As much separation. This is a tough one because her first stone is not as tight to the ring, so you just want to drop this just over the hog.
Like that?
Yeah.
That's so good. Great game from Dawn again.
Oh, good. I think Kristen could go a bit. I don't think we need to. Line's good.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
You know, if I'm Julie Tippin, I'm thinking,
It's all there.
where was this game earlier? Poor thing. I mean, she's eliminated now, but look at the way she's been playing.
And maybe that's part of it, Vic, is you play a little bit more loose, but she just made a lovely shot, removed Chelsea Carey's second shot stone that was an attempted freeze, something that she could have run back and rolled to the side to lie 3. And so this is the force, needs to stick on the stone and the 4-foot.
Right to it, right to it. Clean.
Hard, Lainey. Keep on it.
You're good.
Atta girl. Good shot.
Facing 3, leaves it right on the lid. Carey gets the single.
Room.
T-line.
T-line. Good.
Yeah, T-line.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Back 4.
Sorry. Heavy.
Back 4, yeah. We're back 8 almost.
Back 8.
No. Not close then.
No.
Back 8.
Yeah,
No.
we're back 8.
Oh, boy. Oh, Billy. Okay.
It runs there hard.
What do we do? Peel?
Peel.
Or-
Peel.
Try that.
Yeah.
Could peel just the short one. That's the dangerous one, but it'd be even better to get them both.
Just a single, right?
Of course, yeah.
Whoa. No.
This is the one. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Same shot, really, Joe. See, the freeze is probably just the shot. Okay. Straight freeze. I think I like the out, though. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it wasn't the right shot. She ticked that in behind, but they don't mind that it's in there. It makes it really tough for a deuce. The force is good here, too. You might get a steal out of it, but they can freeze now on that shot in the 4-foot and make it scoring area a lot smaller.
Okay. Line's a little tight here. Wait, good. Okay, you're good. You're good. Room. Lock it on. Yeah. I'm only. Yeah.
Caitlin Laws,
Hard. You got to keep going. Go.
Don McEwen.
Go, go, go. Okay, we lost it.
Oh, did well.
Gone. Just like.
Okay, right out in the open.
to get it by that guard. Great sweep.
Yeah.
But they had to prevent the wreck.
Yeah, and Jill just adjusting, trying to get, she's different side of the ice, and she overthrew the first one, pulled off on this one.
I'd have her curl, have to keep an eye on that. You know what, wider it runs pretty straight. That really finished.
Whoa, off. No. Clean, you're fine.
Was that a little straight there?
Always watch the standings, of course, but this time of round robin more so. Cooey's on the ice, and he's leading Morris. Win, first place for him. Carey, Jones, both on the ice. If both come back to win their games, they'll be in to the playoffs. And of course, should they lose, well then more hope for the likes of a McCarville or a Sweeting, who tonight will play Rachel Homan in a must-win for Sweeting. 4 losses would take her out of it. And of course, that is our feature this evening. Val Sweeting and Rachel Homan when we join you at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Feel it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't try that back.
I don't have much.
No, no, no. Oh, yeah, I switched.
Didn't do anything.
Yep.
Easy.
Speed. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I mean, even if we were to get the back one. Good.
Gets by, you might have
Same thing.
make both reds go away.
Yeah.
Keep your hair less.
Could have been close.
That was a little
Clean
less.
it.
This little curl, a little more.
Clean. You need 4 feet. Which one?
This one's gonna finish more.
4 feet.
Just
Good.
clean.
It needs to sit, actually. Needs
Just
to sit
clean.
hard, clean. Good, Caitlin. Nice shot. Hey, girl.
Good, Caitlin.
Do we go after it now? I think so.
Yeah.
Is that still? Oh.
I have all of it in air.
I kind of like that, guys. Do that. I think so.
Playing the 7th, Cooey leads 4-3 over Morris, and they are again very slow, at least an end behind everyone else. Botcher continues by a couple over Epping.
We run it. Let's go right into here. Right in. It'd be unlucky to stick the red on. No, it's either peel or this. Okay, I like
Tough
that.
call, Cheryl. If you get by, make the double roll buried, you're looking pretty happy. But Jennifer Jones has a red center guard, and that's what she put it there for a reason.
And Kristen normally leans to the peel.
Mm-hmm. Miss this thing wide. This is right where Rachel Holman threw the port to win last night in her game.
This is the wrong.
Didn't do much here.
Whoa! Yes! Yes! Hard!
And she'll move them back, roll it over.
Okay.
Spins out into the open. Moves a stone to the back 12. Is there a double now?
Shot.
I think there is, but not sure Jennifer will take it on. Great shot.
Try and bite center line.
Do you ever throw it really light and just try to tap that back? Do you know, like just kiss this
like
one?
drawing.
Well, no, like back line or hack. Think I could ever get low enough?
I'm not sure it would kill any of them, but I guess that's not your concern, right?
No. Just thought if we could ever tap that to there. I mean, if it hangs, then you do this, right? I think hack's the weight anyway, right?
Yeah, I guess we haven't. Are we trying to kill this one or no?
I mean, I'd like to, so hack would kill it.
But we're still trying to touch that one?
Yeah, like I think you're trying to like just, if you could.
I just don't think hack would kill it if we're trying to tap this one, that's all.
Well, I don't, if we make this, I don't care if we kill that.
Okay, that was just my question, that's
Yeah. I think we try hack.
Okay.
Just want to be clear on this
There?
call. I liked
You got it. I
Caitlin's
don't think
questions on this.
So Jennifer Jones, game's coming up a little bit off its lows of the afternoon. At 79%, the draw weight still not completely back. Krista McCarville leading in both. At 85%, player numbers brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Speed is good here, Joe? Yeah. Close, yep.
Just light on yours?
There's kind of two options here. If she gets it really thin and comes down onto shot stone, then she's not too concerned about removing the one she's hitting. But if she's not going to catch it thin enough, get rid of one of them and just kind of roll over.
Tricky little spot. Out wider doesn't seem to curl, but Jill's come around over curled.
Quiet, Huck. Whoa. Weed's good. No. Weed. Yes. No. Yes. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Watch where this goes now. Taps them back. Will sit now for second shot. Shot stone does belong to McCarville, and that's the yellow back of the 4-foot.
Really good shot.
That was perfect.
Yep.
And hard to call because if you don't make this perfect, you haven't got rid of either stone. But she does.
You might not be buried to the key when she got buried.
Back line.
Yeah, I hit it 12 and a half.
Yeah.
For sure.
Are we
ever
shot?
like trying that?
No. Trying what?
Trying that double.
Oof.
I don't like that.
My thought was that you could try to come by with the intern with back line, and if you tick the guard. Scary.
Do we ever?
We are shot. So I mean, if we.
Yeah. Do we ever try this?
I don't think so.
I hate this here.
Yeah, I know.
I think we leave her that double.
And then at least it's open when we peel it.
Yeah. And I mean,
one option,
if
Russ.
she
What about
sticks
peeling
it
the
dead,
center?
Yeah, I like
should have
that.
it just off.
That's the one that's hurting them.
So you
Can
guys
you
don't
not
like
get
the
to second
run?
shot and
that's
push it
really
through the
nice.
hole and roll away?
With the intern now, you probably
I
can.
just don't like it.
I think with the run though, you're leaving a guard there anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll leave it over there.
Yeah,
If you just miss it.
I mean, if
yeah,
you
but
roll
if you
away-
just miss it, that rock's still there.
You can't see much of it, Vic. I think
Okay.
that's the issue.
All right.
That would be the ultimate call, but it's not a gimme.
Well, do you guys want timeout? We're talking long.
I don't
You can
like
see
the
it there.
run.
You
But
maybe
if
see
you
a
want-
small inch and a half or so.
I mean, I don't like the run.
So you're saying you don't like the run? Then do you want to just peel it?
Do you like
Or
the
if you
run?
like the run, I'm fine with
That's
it.
like just off nose.
like
Like,
the peel.
even if you make it, you're keeping like a guard around.
Well, I'm throwing lots of weight too, though. But
I
know,
agree that
but
it's not
it's
super risky.
Definitely, you could make it with the
But
intern.
you want to call timeout?
Tap
Yeah.
at 3 feet would be absolutely incredible.
I really don't like
Good time for a timeout, I think.
I think we peel and leave her that.
I mean, I'm thinking worst case, just peel it. If we try the run, I definitely am not going to nose it. But
We were kind of debating between do we just peel or do we try the run?
Oh, I was thinking maybe you're going to come off that yellow one.
We thought that
we did think about that. But
Yeah.
what kind of weight?
Well, what happens even if you nose it? Wouldn't she
Well-
have kind of a shave
She'd have an intern. She can get rid of that yellow rock.
on the
Yeah.
intern?
Yeah.
Or she could bump this.
Yeah, she'd be.
She'd probably
I think
bump
she's
that.
bumping that.
And then we have
Yeah.
a really
Okay.
hard time scoring.
Yeah.
Okay. Does she have the intern on that?
To
She
get
does,
probably
yeah.
just half a rock. Yeah.
Oh, she does, eh?
Not
Okay.
to stick it.
No,
Okay.
but
So we're thinking peel or run. What do you like?
Do we ever try the run?
Run.
Run like to here.
Yeah. I think peel.
Peel.
The only problem with that is obviously you're going to be facing something on your last one, eh?
Yeah.
A few.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, goes back to my thought about the stone that is second shot, the red rock. If it's there for Jones on a tap on the intern, why is it not there for a push and tap through for McCarville?
I think just because the weight that you'd be trying to throw
Seeing it.
Okay.
to remove it.
If you're seeing it, that's fine. It's just
Let's get it to back eight.
To Vic's point, though, it kind of does both. You could throw the intern tap if you rack, and that opens it up too. But there's a good angle there. You can't see much of it, Vic.
All righty.
It's there though. I wouldn't want to throw it, but it's there.
Well, and that was a spot that Jill threw there, and she had a little extra weight, and it sailed right by.
The very best calls, if you can cross this, hit it on the center line side, make that red double, then you're going to roll 2 or 3 feet to the right, and there you're sitting 2, and there's no guards.
You feel the momentum change, however. Jones and her team, the game has come together. McCarville and her first. Lily calling line. What do you got? Run it back. Oh, and just runs it by everything. And then the shooter rolls over now, is off the center line, covering the edge of the 8.
So close.
That was just about perfect. How did that miss this red one?
Oh, almost picked their yellow.
She makes that. What does Jones do? She's got to make the double.
Really good throw.
Let's go, Jen.
Firm.
You hit this perfectly, and you sit on the button, doubles made, and sit 3.
Or hit it thick and kind of roll right into that red one. That'd be pretty good too.
Oh, I guess it was.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was
Sorry.
trying to. That's okay.
A lot of good options here.
But a quarter, eh?
Yeah.
All the way now. Officer McEwen. Listen to Laws calling this. 1, 2. Pack it up. Oh, ain't enough to sit 3.
Shoot.
Any thicker, that yellow one stays in the 8-foot. It's a hit for 2.
Any thinner, and she sits right there behind that shot stone red.
Thought I went for it. Yeah. That curled.
Way more than I was expecting. I kind of wanted to let it settle.
Oh, a little thicker. Kind of sits up.
Krista throws a lot of weight at these. You know, it's like a normal hit, which is repeatable, but obviously a little high side, low side, you're going to get a lot of roll.
That may be to the ice they play at a lot of clubs.
I think so.
Right?
Shot. 9-7.
And there it is. For the single. 1 it is. McCarville trying to hold on here, leading Jones. Updates for you now on this Thursday afternoon. And Cooey is sitting the 2. John Morris with his last. Again, they are very slow. And remembering too, Kathy, that Morris has given up throwing the 4th stone. It's Jim Cotter.
Well, on Cooey's final stone was drawing into lie 2. They took it about an inch too deep. And so for Jim Cotter, if he can get to the nose, it would be for shots.
They're both at around 10 minutes or so, give or take, remaining, but they both do have their 2 90-second timeouts as well. And I suspect they're going to use those for sure. So they're tied at 4, going to 8. So Carey, not quite frozen here, waiting for Tippin's last.
Well, that Yellowstone at the top, that was Chelsea Carey's first one, was short, but she made a great shot on her second, freezing into the 4th. But this is the big weight peel by Julie Tippin. Trying to chip it is what she's trying. Tippin.
No. Oh, no. Very nice.
Hey, aptly named.
Did well. Tripping over your words. Here we go. Tippin leads at 8-4.
One red.
This draw tonight, 3 tomorrow. Round robin will be over, and again, unlike our national championships, where 4 teams make the Page playoff, here there will be just 3. Winner of round robin goes right through to Sunday's final. 2 and 3 will play in Saturday's semis.
Look at the positioning on those corner guards. Even, there's no double. Lots of separation.
It's had a great game.
Very much.
Hard! Hard. Whoa! Okay.
Should have stayed on it.
Yeah.
Don't mind that.
Just unlock that.
Yeah.
maybe
Is it
that
heavier
does.
across the middle here or no?
Or do you,
There's the
do
two
you like to
guards
kill
they're
it?
looking for. They're trying to find a way to score 3 here.
That way and cut that in there.
No, I don't like
buried?
to lose it behind there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like probably arena to back 8.
I think so.
Okay. Like tap and roll.
I think we just tap that, Jill. Back 8.
Try and roll our shooter buried and try and open up that.
Vicky
one.
here, do you guys like that?
Yeah, I think this will.
Yep.
Well, the last time I went straight here, but it should be close.
Yeah.
This is the 3 rock here. Back 8?
Yeah. Back 8. Whoa, no, for line. Close. Back 8. Yep. Back 12. Hard. Whoa. Back 12. Back line. Yes. Back line. Whoa, no.
Watch it.
Great shot, Dilly. That a girl.
And they'll move it back. So for the moment, though, McCarville is sitting the 2.
Touch anything, it was like back line-ish, but close.
The perfect way.
Go here,
Creates
they
that
should
little
move
pocket.
up. Yeah, it'll come up.
Yeah.
That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Boy, you better be, or have faith in your game if you're going to junk it up like that.
Yes.
Whoa. Ah.
Well, and I think that's been part of the problem, Vic, is she's continued to play that style, Jen, but just hasn't had her shots working out. So
9.
much improved this game.
Push that out a little bit.
John Epping has come back with a single in 8. Brendan Botcher continues to lead.
Room. Back 4. Room. Back 8. Back 8. Are you sticking around?
Back 12.
Yeah, that looks deep.
Back 12 is okay.
Yeah, I don't want to touch it yet.
Okay.
We're still back 12 on its own.
It's trying. It's coming down. It's coming down. It's still there, but
higher the better.
Bury it.
Yep. Go. Yep.
Okay. Whoa.
Wonderful judgment. Just immediately said back 4 to back 12, which is exactly where it ended up.
If anything, we just gotta get
Freeze on the 1.
one.
If anything.
Yeah. If we tap that other one and inch,
should be
it's
nice.
okay. Yeah.
Just want to be able to get
We
this
go
one.
around that corner.
Squeeze up. Squeeze. Easy. Whoa.
This team can throw a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Just getting it there.
I like trying that, I think. Like, I mean, worst case from deep, but I'd preferably not.
Do you think Jill's ice? Draws?
Yeah. If anything, mine might run a hair straighter.
Yeah. So I had edge of 4 for Jill.
Yeah, I'd say that's close.
Okay.
I like that.
Do you guys like here?
I want to drop it.
Yeah. Like this? Yeah.
I want like top 4 line.
And then do you think McCarville goes and hits the open one? Just with the way the score is.
Do you
They're
think?
going to lock one in
I think
there.
mine will run a hair straighter than yours.
And they go right to that pocket.
Yeah. Do you think that's enough ice for here? Or too much ice? Or do you like that? To come around?
I think that's close, Caitlin.
I think it's close too. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Top 8.
Okay, let it wind.
Caitlin Laws in this battle of thirds right now at 91%. Out curling Kendra Lilly at 88.
Back 8.
Can they tick off one of these if it's deep?
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Hard, Jill. Hard. Go,
And
go,
they
go,
will.
go,
Just
go.
a little rub. Rolls to the back edge of the 4.
Caitlin.
You tend to, Russ, at this point on these shots, try to be too perfect. I know they're finesse shots. But do you try as a thrower maybe, again, you take your brushers out of it. You want to just walk down and place it. Do you tend to want to do that?
Oh, for sure. It's a lot like golf again, where you just kind of you try to steer it into the fairway once in a while. It's all mental at this point in time. They're all so good. It's who's going to just handle it that particular moment.
They were trying to keep McCarville's team away from disturbing this pocket. But now I think they can kind of get red and that yellow back stone center line gone.
Many things you might even roll right out with this, right? With the weight. Kendra can throw. Go tick, tick, and out.
Hit by. Oh, they just did. And they'll get rid of one, but there's still a
Good shot. Good sweep.
two-finger pocket there.
Yeah, that's not the result.
Close to the guard. It's amazing when you're winning how many times it's your rocks that are killing you.
Isn't it?
I just would hate to line this up, that's all. But that's really quite thin.
Yeah.
I think you're probably better on this one.
Okay. I just don't want to be in the crotch, so I think we just pick one or the other.
Let's do this one, Caitlin.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're in the crotch of these two yellow and you make a play on it on the nose, your yellow, that right-hand yellow as we're looking at it, probably comes back and picks out the red. So you don't want to freeze there. You want to freeze either on one or the other.
Yes.
And that's not available. Try and save your red stone back there on the right.
Well, advantage here to McCarville is that she's up by 2. We're playing 9, so, you know, force one, that's okay.
Oh,
even if you give it up the deuce, you're coming home with last rock and a tie.
You're right.
They got a shot at a 3 here.
Yeah, that you don't want.
Freeze this in. What does McCarville do?
Wait's really good. Needs to curl, Jilly. Line's great.
Wait's really close.
Yep.
Caitlin Laws.
Wait only. T-line. Wait only. Hard.
Opposite.
Line. Hard. No bounce. No bounce. No bounce. Whoa. No bounce.
No bounce. And there is.
Okay, Caitlin.
Just a little.
Real good. Sorry, Caitlin. Sorry,
That's a tough call, though.
Huh?
To my mind, right? Come on, you.
Is it ever?
You definitely get it, but then should we?
Yeah, am I taking my own?
I think you'd go right into it. Either that or we nose it.
Yeah. You guys like nose or? Yeah, it doesn't
go
really.
away.
I mean, blast. I just worry about doing that.
Don't like no.
And
Nope.
taking them all, right?
Get rid of it, no?
Oh,
pick it.
no. If you can't pick it, hit the back
I
one.
think I like the nose
Yeah.
as well.
You can make it off your own. You could hit
Like
your
a hair
own first.
high.
Yeah, hair high.
Yeah, just don't give up
Just the hair
3 here.
Just
Make
the
one
hair,
go
yeah.
away.
You can try to hit it really thin. If you miss it, you come off your own, and that still goes out.
A little bit closer to
Just hit it really thin. Just play for that thin one. Obviously hitting it thick, but probably getting rid of this one helps too, Cheryl.
That's what you had a couple lines ago.
Oh, man.
Should be okay.
I
Are they
think that
playing
looks
for the
good, yeah.
nose
They
with
have
this
to be
ice?
with that turn.
So cross at a hair.
Oh.
Or that nose it.
There's no rush.
You know, when in doubt, pretend you're the other team, in this case, Jennifer Jones. If Jennifer knew you were going to leave this red one in the ring, she'd run up and thank you. The only way this helps Krista if she can absolutely stick it so that she's shot rock virtually frozen. That's a tall order.
Little easy.
Close. Yep. Yep. Yep.
McCarville first. Sipola and Potts. Now they were going to cross over a little bit. And she banged it on the nose. Now rolls over. And is it setting up now for 3?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Little.
down a bit, eh?
No, I got a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Krista can throw a lot of weight, and with rotation, and to pick that out of there.
It'd be nothing. I mean, if you decide you can't get it out, hit the back one.
Mm-hmm. Wide open one.
Yeah, I think I'll just finish up a hair, but not too much. You got it.
Bumper. Okay. Just trying to nose?
Yeah, 7/8 high would be great.
Okay.
Oh, exactly. We have to know exactly
Yeah,
where.
she noses. I might be able to nose that red.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're done.
7/8 high means it's hard to get it out, and it's almost guarding that back one. There might not be a double
Just bumper, guys.
for Krista, and then the 3 is right there for the taking. Just hit it and stay right on that center line.
In a 4-4 tie, playing 8 and continuing to play very slowly. A chance for 2 here for Cooey.
It is. Jim Cotter played a soft weight double on his final stone, and he moved it, but it's the yellow stone that went to the left. That's the one that is second shot stone that he left in the house. And so for Kevin Cooey, can get to the nose. It is for 2. And Jim Cotter down to 4 minutes and 20 seconds with 2 ends to go.
2 timeouts as well, though? Okay.
Still tight with 2 ends.
Yeah, so that's
Gotta go, Benny. Gotta go.
additional
Gotta go.
3 minutes and timeouts.
Good scrub, buddy. Great sweep.
There's 2.
Good scrub.
So what does McCarville do here?
I think you hit and roll away a little bit, Cheryl. Give her the 2.
Yeah, because if you sit right there, she can just kind of, I think she can slash that red in. There might be a double.
Ash, you want to grab her rock all clean?
Unless you're deep enough, if you hit it dead on, or you deep enough to stop the double. I think there'll be a double, but Jennifer might roll out.
Yeah, so roll away.
She could roll 2 feet to the right, and Jennifer's forced to a 2, which isn't too bad at this point. Just don't set up some kind of crazy double here.
Come back straight.
Yeah, I think your error would be to roll away. You roll in. It's pretty easy.
Final stone for
I don't think
Krista McCarville.
Yep.
Trying to hold
Whoa. Hard.
Jones to the 2. Oh, she's going to sit right there.
That's pretty good. It kicked a hair forward, so you could make the thin double, but you roll out. You can make the high side double, but I'm pretty sure you roll out too, Cheryl.
That was perfect.
Or just make the double for 2. Just gotta watch.
I think you lose that
With the shooter?
one. Yeah.
If Krista McCarville had rolled to there,
Got that run back.
it could have been a 3. If she had rolled to here, it could have been a 3. Now it's a tricky little 2. So she knew what she was doing all along. I think
It's close, eh? Yeah. It's pretty thin.
if you come down here, hit it
no,
very
like it's
thin.
kind of a nose run.
That goes, that goes. But because you hit it so thin, your red one's going to go by that area, possibly taking out this back stone. That would be a disaster. You only score 1. The only other way, Cheryl, is to throw a rocket here. Try to get it into
How
the
much space do I
pocket.
have?
That goes. That goes.
Probably.
That looks the best to me.
But it's hard to hit it thin enough,
maybe hair more,
isn't
hair
it?
more.
If you hit the shot rock solid, the red one's not going to kick the other yellow far enough. It does look easier, though.
Yeah, high side with big weight. I didn't like the intern yellow double.
Or you play this for 2.
Yeah. Scoring's big. I think gotta try and make sure we get our.
It comes into what she
here,
knows
but-
for ice and comfortable with.
The problem with this one is they can
Really
steal
thin,
one.
But it's really hard to.
Right? If you hit this thick, hit half a rock here, they steal one.
Yeah, and that's the game then, eh? You're up by 2. McCarville leads it.
Quarter doesn't get it in.
And I think, I mean, you hear Laws trying to be a little bit of voice of reason.
I think we
saying,
either play that run
let's
back.
just get the 2.
You guys can come look.
But I think
Time.
there's your first. Jones knows that going to 10 without last rock won't be very good either.
End up in a perfect spot.
She must not think she has enough room on the outside of that red to play that, because they're looking even at the.
I think she does, Cheryl, but it's just you got to hit it really thin.
But then you're flirting with that yellow guard up there.
Probably
a little bit.
They're both tough.
But the run's also hard.
The run, you have to throw peel and hit it right here, and you got to get that to.
My first thought was the double.
The rollout, which is not. It's
I
not.
know it's not easy, but.
It's really thin, Wendy.
It is really thin.
Like this looks like it gets it.
What's the movement like from this way?
I don't think this is here because you have to catch.
Yeah,
this
right
just
there.
Yeah, it looks tight.
Yeah,
tight to that yellow guard.
It is really
It's either that or you play that run.
Yeah.
Could you?
I don't know why that looks harder to me.
Is there any chance of playing onto the red in such a way?
Well, I think if you hit this onto here first, you're probably losing your shooter.
Yeah.
You almost have to hit it, but then it might go into that.
You
one,
almost
but
have
I
to
don't
hit
know. I
it
think that's just going straight sideways.
Very thick, almost a nose hit red, but just off center a little bit to the left side.
You guys you think this one's
And
better?
very fat. Could you not kick both then?
And maybe sit two to moving. Yeah.
You don't think you can move them both to get you three, huh?
Yeah.
No,
okay.
no. You got to hit less than half of that with peel weight to get those yellows out, and then your shooter's long gone. Your point's good though. If you hit it almost dead on, you might kick. The shot rock's long gone, but you might kick that. You don't have to get that yellow out of the forefoot if you hit it. But it. I like Caitlin's angle. Is let's play the high side one. We're guaranteed our single. This way, you're not guaranteed anything.
I think it's what she sees, really.
Yeah, and call it on that, running that red in, call it safe to make sure you get the one.
Yeah, right.
I know they're afraid of the guard.
Probably the run. Pretty straight. I guess if we had.
You might get one out of it.
Yeah. 7/8 tie?
Yep.
This gives you a much more power on the red one because it's a solid hit. And if they can get it absolutely at the same time, those go and you score your two. The other danger with this, not only is it extremely hard to do anything, but the yellow one might come back and stay right there, and then you only score one, even if you make the double.
I know we're not right behind the sheet, but I feel like that short red looks better than this.
Now there it is. There it is tight, Cheryl.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, you have to play the intern almost.
Yeah, go across.
Yeah, so it's probably, you're right, it's only for one. So this is for two. Don't think it'll move too much down this pot late in the game.
2 to tie.
Whoa. No.
After much discussion, Jennifer Jones, officer, McEwen, nothing. And will run it by, and who would have thought that? The way it was setting up, McCarville will pick up the steal of 2. And now leads at 7-3. And Jones will put out her hand, and Krista McCarville will hand Jennifer Jones a second straight loss. McCarville now goes to 4-2. Jones now 5-2. Make the final.
Love you.
McCarville wins it 7-3, and you can hear the cheering from Holy Family School. Krista McCarville and the team gathering up their gear, leaving the ice after a 7-3 win over Jennifer Jones. And you can hear the crowd and the sound of the moose. You hear the moose here at Canadian Tire Center. The team from Thunder Bay has pulled off a big win. And Jennifer Jones again struggling early, giving up that steal of 1. McCarville with a big deuce in 5, and then making a shot really in an N9 when it looked like she might even give up as much as 3. Makes a really good shot, picks up the steal, and again Jones at only 78% loses her second straight. Game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. So now we know Jones has lost, so she comes back. Chelsea Carey in first place. Kathy undefeated, but Julie Tippin just playing a whale of a game. Final stone in 9.
Well, she was facing 2 Chelsea Carey stones. She hit the open one, and that's the stone that Chelsea Carey is now trying to hit and stick on. It would be for 2.
And it is around the 12-foot. So Tippin leads by 2 and also has last rock. What that means is if Carey doesn't come back, that women's side of things is again wide open all the way down to Sweeting. Now we'll go over to Epping and Botcher, and it is Epping that is the shot rock, back 4 and covered.
And he's looking at playing the triple. It would bring another stone into play. It would be for 2.
Brendan Botcher out of Edmonton, Canadian junior champion. Bang, 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 bang. Oh!
Go, go, go. Nice.
That's for 1 and 2.
Great shot.
That deserves.
Oh, wow.
You bet. Botcher leads it. So here on the women's side, and Cooey's on the ice, of course, playing Morris, win first place. But look what happens now. Carey is losing. She would go to 1 loss. Sweeting now at 3. Very much part of it, but very big game tonight against Rachel Holman, and we'll have that for you. That will be our feature tonight when we join you again at 7 Eastern. So we will turn our attention to the undefeated Kevin Cooey, Glencoe Club Calgary against John Morris, Vernon Curling Club, with Jim Cotter now throwing the 4th stones. And Cooey leading 6-4 in a game, Kathy, that has been very, very slow.
Yeah, it really has. And, you know, in fairness to these 2 teams, there were a lot of rocks in play early on. But, you know, you have a player like Kevin Cooey who plays a slow game, and it sometimes affects the opponent. They also, John Morris's team, started to play slower as well.
It's right where it ends up, bud, unfortunately.
No, stay with it. Stay with it, Benny.
Stay with it,
Stay with
sure.
it. Stay with it. No. He's never playing high. No. Pretty good spot, Kev. That's really nice. Pretty good spot, bud.
Hey, Coo.
Take her one.
Knowing your angles, isn't it? That's just a wonderful spot. The double's makeable, but then you roll out.
Board. Solid board.
Click. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Tie? I don't think you can hurt it. Okay, Jimmy.
And a hit and roll out. Jim Cotter. Cooey will get 1.
The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Boy, it's already been an interesting Thursday afternoon here at the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings. We've seen Jennifer Jones lose for the second straight game to fall now to 5-2. Krista McCarville, who escaped with her life last night, picks up the win, so she's 4-2. Now we turn our attention here to Kevin Cooey, who just picked up a steal of 1 and 9 to go up by 3. And if Cooey can hang on here and go on to the win, he would put himself into the final on Sunday.
Clean.
Looked like Johnny Moe was going to score a deuce last end, and Kevin hit and rolled to the perfect spot. Jimmy Cotter tried a upweight double, rolled out. Kevin put it in a good spot again, and then Jimmy actually did roll out. Big mistake.
Good eye. No, it was more of a spin tie. Should be fine. It should be good. Should be fine.
Just line it up.
So John Morris continues to skip the team, making the change again. Hasn't been afraid, of course, since the great run a couple of years ago for the Brier title. To he doesn't like it. It's not working. He'll gladly step back, and he has again to the third stone, giving Jim Cotter the last.
Turn you want, Mark? In?
Maybe the best throw.
In.
Sports Center comes your way immediately following our coverage.
Should be all there. Should be good, Ty. It's the same weight.
Well, here you go now. Julie Tippin is up by 2.
Yeah.
You would think you keep it clean against Chelsea Carey. I mean, Tippin has the last rock as well. Every stone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Carey stones are in play. Final rock coming up, Tippin.
Well, and she doesn't have very much. On her first one, she tried to draw. She was through. Chelsea Carey tried to guard. She came in, and by coming in, there is a hole that she can get to the 4-foot. Has to navigate the hole, though.
Wow.
Off. You're still on the yellow.
From the Woodstock Curling Club, little rub in, and no. And 1, 2, 3 for sure. And that's a 4, actually. Looks like a 4, but 3 will win it. My goodness. Carey comes back and will improve her record to 6-0 as we wait for the official to go on the board. And that guarantees Chelsea Carey at least a tiebreaker.
Incredible comeback.
Wow, goodness gracious. How do you leave every stone of your opposition in play?
Yeah, they just, and they kept playing come-arounds to get out of it, missing the wrong way heavy, and you hate to see that. They played a beautiful game up until then.
And just to confirm, it was 3 for Carey to win it. 9-8. Tippin now 1 and 5. 6 straight wins undefeated for Chelsea Carey.
Hard. Good.
Boy, Mark.
What a huge steal for Cooey. It's just a wonderful game to watch. The deuce in 8 was a slight error, too, by Cotter. He made an unbelievable run back, and nobody watched the rock roll and didn't roll quite far enough. Gave Kevin Cooey a hit for 2. Somehow got the steal in 9. Now he's in full control.
Yeah, you could just see the Cooey team getting better and better and more comfortable.
What?
Just 1 foot out of the house.
Line's not bad.
1 foot out of the house. Line's good.
Gotta go. He's curl little.
Like I said, this has been their sole focus for the last 2 years was these trials. That can put a lot of pressure on them, but it can also get you ready to perform when you get here.
Sorry, good throw.
Good sweep, 2 times.
Good sweep. Real nice sweep there, John.
This has been a little crazy here as we check in on Epping and Botcher. Look what's happened. Epping has scored 3 in 10 to come back and tie 6-6. They're going to an extra. Botcher with last rock.
A lot of talk about the 5 rock rule allowing teams to come back. That's all that's happened here all week. Teams have been coming back.
What is it with these 3 enders?
Yep.
Look at Carey's game. Took 2, steal 3.
Too much time.
This side's not bad here. Yeah, like 3 seconds, like 97 to 3. Anywhere in there, that'll be really good. Nice chop.
They're playing for their lives here. The Morris team had 4 losses.
Right up there.
5
really
would
good.
take them out of it.
Wait, skid, T-line.
Pretty good.
Langer. Sure.
Just make it go away here for first place.
So this is to run them out of stones and lock up first place and a spot in the final on Sunday.
What a great advantage you get into the final and with hammer.
And 4 years ago, John Morris, of course, came so close, losing that final to Brad Jacobs, winner of the gold medal in Vancouver, for a spot in the final. And there it is, Cooey. One more win and he will become an Olympian. Brother Jamie has arrived from the north. Make the final 7-4.
God damn it.
So they are eliminated. John Morris. And Cooey now will play out the string, realizing he can afford the loss. Cannot be caught by any of the teams at 2 losses. He has first place. Chelsea Carey, with her win, is guaranteed a tiebreaker. And anyone else now at 4 losses there is eliminated. John Morris becomes the first to go down on the men's side at 5. So 1 game remains on the ice. It goes to a tiebreaker. And a key here is for John Epping, who comes in throwing the red stones at 4 losses. Brendan Botcher out of Edmonton at 3 losses. And he does have the last rock, playing the yellow stones in this extra.
Whoa! Whoa!
Probably like
2 ticks made absolutely perfect. You can see the yellows off to the side for Botcher. Nothing to work with really for Epping.
I don't know.
Probably can get it into here.
Sure.
They're going to give this a try. We saw Brad Jacobs' team with Ryan Fry make this a couple years ago. They're just going to come down and try to tap that onto there and roll both rocks. Whoop. Roll both rocks this way. Try to come up with a couple of guards.
That was an exceptional shot to watch. That
That's
shot.
unreal. That's what they're going to give it a go here.
Whoa, whoa,
It's not far off. Great try.
And we'll leave the shooter covering the edge of the 8 and then spins in the Botcher stone. T-line, edge of the button.
you want to give that a go? There's not a lot of harm you can do.
Huh?
Oh.
I'm not sure how, like, unless you hit this one, there's no harm really over here.
Okay, whatever you like.
But you don't want to hit that one. You could. The risk is that you might.
Bad for us at all?
Well, it's better than that one. That's the worst rock on the sheet.
Yeah.
So we're hitting it with either
Really?
this way or this way. I was just wondering if you wanted to give that a go.
Sure.
I don't think this corner guard's that big a problem. You
About a third.
got to hit it, but I'm not sure I'd hit it in this direction.
Can I have just a hair less?
Timeout.
Each team is given one timeout in the extra end.
I think Brendan's even questioning, or maybe he's not sure. Just peel it, make it go away. I'm not into that stuff.
Okay, sure.
So Jason Gunlickson makes his way down the walkway. Jason, we saw in Summerside,
Hardest shot I can have right
went
now
4 and 4.
is if he plays a tap on the end. Like a little tap bump shot at the very
That's what I'm
end.
thinking of hitting the open one.
You hit the open one on the
Then
nose.
you'll have a blast for the well, he can't draw around that guard.
I guess
for
if
the
he
other one.
freezes it on an angle, then we'll always have a nose hit, right?
It's very hard to use that guard to get a rock much closer than that thing anyway. It's equally dangerous. Because if you peel it this way and never roll the center, like a little soft pick,
Yeah.
center, it's a disaster. You jam it on the pin, it's a disaster.
I think hitting the open one's
And
actually a
maybe the
really.
double isn't that
I think nosing is the best play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy.
Voice of reason.
Yeah.
Well, he said disaster both ways. You jam it, disaster. You roll to center guard,
That yellow
just
one's
as bad.
the most dangerous rock, I think.
Yeah, Brendan,
Unless we hit
with his
with
skill
that
set,
red
can
one.
outdraw that corner guard. Something goes around that corner guard, he's
Easy.
going to beat it.
I agree. Okay, easy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Off.
Off. Whoa.
Brad.
We're hitting we're hitting half a rock. Whoa, it's okay.
And half a rock and out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Running just tight.
Yeah. Just out.
Interesting. I thought John would go in, but he's just going to throw another tight guard around that corner. I think the theory at some point is get one buried here. They peel. You can freeze to the other one.
Little bit
If
for
it's
line,
blasted
guys.
out, you've got to save her.
Yeah, line's really tight.
You really got to go.
With Matt Cam throwing the third stones.
Just over.
This is bad.
Oh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
This is.
You freeze it. Like, lock it on. Whoa. Okay, Matt.
Sorry, guys.
Half a rock.
Okay.
Sorry, John.
That's okay. Just play the freeze.
Darren Mulder can still throw a lot of weight. He's got a big backswing.
Whoa.
Ooh, that might be in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
Curl.
It's
curl.
We're good, just.
Oh,
goodness.
Just.
Oh.
It's a good thing you had that kind of weight.
Yeah. Well, I can't do it. I got it. Yeah. I think you just freeze. Stay here more, Maddie. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Playing down to it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Freeze.
Could be throwing the center guard, but I think they are playing the freeze.
Go with it. Your line's good. Yep.
Whoa, we got to curl.
Line's good.
Got to curl.
Easy.
You got to curl a mile, actually. Got to curl a mile. Just get
yeah.
it locked. Get it locked. Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard, Tim. Keep going. Keep going.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Nice weight, John.
Boy, that would have been perfect if he gets a little better line.
Top 12.
Yeah, my thought was just if we could play the roll, then I'll always have a wide open hit. You know?
Mm-hmm. Like,
I'm okay with the nose. Medium?
I'm just worried about taking this thing behind the
Yeah,
tee line,
okay.
right?
Yeah,
Let's play
you,
medium
you
then.
just get rid of that yellow one also, Cheryl. Hit it dead on, make them both fly. You're in front of the tee line.
You can almost overthink stuff.
Yeah,
And Brendan's
yeah.
used to be really thinking. He's a really analytical guy, and sometimes that gets in your way. Darren's let's just make the yellow go away.
Yellow's in a bad spot for Botcher. Just get rid of it.
John Epping facing the same fate as John Morris, coming in with the 4 losses. A fifth would take him out of contention.
Hard!
Quick!
Right to it, right to it, right to it.
Carrick Martin right by the stone, and they'll get rid of 1 and they'll get rid of 2.
Good.
Smooth a bit near the line.
Nice shot. Good. Yeah, it should come up at the end.
Jones' options are to bump it a couple feet to be shot rock, but then it's a fairly easy pick, so he's going to try to hit and roll over to the edge of the 8. Try to entice Brendan into drawing.
He heard Brendan, though, say, if he's over there, I'll hit it. So you never know. Depends how far he rolls. Feel for the draw weight.
Easy. Whoa. Yep. Really hard, Tim.
Oh, yeah.
Really got to go.
Hard. Hard.
Got to stick around here.
Hard, Pat. Roll.
A little roll if you can.
And boy, he banged it right on the schnoz.
Soft grab there.
Sits right there, so that makes it a little easier.
Does it ever? This is exactly the shot you want. Like a grab. Soft pick, John said. He just grabbed a footprint or something. Moved early.
Just bumper. This is the same spot I made it in 3.
Yep.
Yeah. Hard.
Yes.
Hard.
Well, Darren Molding
Hard.
needs some help from Thiessen and Carrick Martin. Thiessen
Right to it.
right to it. And the hand goes up, and there's the win and the extra for Brendan Botcher. So Botcher stays alive. He goes to 3-3. 7-6 is your final. But Epping with a 5th loss, now 1-5, and has been eliminated. So Kevin Cooey's win guarantees him first place spot Sunday's final. We have our first 2 eliminations in Epping and Morris on the men's side. Carey at 6 straight. That guarantees her at least a tiebreaker. We know that 4 and more are out, setting up a huge game tonight for Val Sweeting, who sits at 3, going against Rachel Homan, the reigning Canadian and world champion. Lost her first last Saturday afternoon, has now won 5 straight. Will try to make it 6 tonight. It's the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings, and we are in Ottawa at Canadian Tire Centre. Till we talk with you again at 7 Eastern. Thank you for joining us here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.